What's up, y'all? Episode 42, baby. Ronnie Lott in here. Ronnie Lott in here. Ain't nobody else, baby.
21
Oh,
twice.
I'm sorry, James.
Big
First.
game.
Wait a minute, there's
James.
a whole lot of
Big
good
game.
42.
Name another one.
Jackie Robinson.
The 42.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Damn. Let's start over. It's only one.
It's
only really
this is the end of episode 41. Okay, now welcome. God dang, Jackie Robinson was 42.
Jackie Robinson.
Mariano Rivera.
He is 42.
Okay,
Like,
he is.
that's-
Yeah.
Greatest.
Yeah.
And that's probably the second person.
Second greatest.
Mario.
He
He just popped his
42.
ACL or
Ronnie Lott ain't second?
Did he just get hurt this weekend?
Rivera?
Mario,
I don't
yeah.
think so.
Mariano Rivera's
That's how I know my memory
he's been
shot.
No, they had an
retired.
old timers game.
He just tore his
Yeah,
ACL.
I know.
He tore his ACL
It-
this
it-
weekend.
At an old
It's
timers
legal.
game.
Yeah.
Who?
Mariano Rivera.
Yeah, he tore his ACL this weekend.
Damn, he pitched for 30 years and never got hurt.
Never got hurt.
Oh, I saw
he
that
gonna
tweet.
pick
crazy thing is he barely
It was
moved.
like a, yeah, he barely, he was getting ready to take
He just
off.
took like a step.
Yeah, he just dropped.
That's how it
Like he was
goes.
getting ready to take off.
Shit was holding on for 40 years. It's like, nope, now it's time to go. Hold on, we
I
got
got
a
some-
debate in there.
That was payback.
Is Ronnie Lott better than Mariano Rivera?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Not even close.
No, they're not even in the same
Man,
stratosphere.
don't do that.
Mariano,
Here we go.
Mariano
Already.
Rivera was unhittable.
I know, but for
On champion-
9 pitches
on champ- on
every
championship
other
teams.
day, for 9 pitches.
For like decades.
Ronnie
Like that.
Lott was Ronnie Lotton all day, every day, 70, 80 plays. Ring on ring on ring. No?
I heard about it.
Okay,
No.
all right, never mind. Nobody?
I mean, he's the greatest saver of all time, right?
I mean,
He's
I
the
love
greatest
Ronnie
saver.
Lott.
Baseball is like the hardest sport, realistically.
in
We're not
what?
talking about on
In
your body.
sports?
I'm talking about in skill.
No, you
skill
mean
set.
in playing it?
Yeah, yeah. in play.
Connect 4 harder than playing the baseball. What the hell are you talking about?
It's the only sport that if you do something, if you're successful 30% of the time, you're considered really good.
Yeah, but that's only one element of it. People always highlight that,
That's
like
just-
hitting
what is
is the
that?
only
That's
part.
That's hitting.
That's just hitting.
Right, but that's also the biggest part.
But catching is 1,000. Who drops the ball out there in the outfield? Like once a year? So that's
Right.
like 999.
Right, but
So
in order
look
to
at the
catch
ball
the ball,
averages.
in order
You-
to catch
you-
the ball, what you got to do first?
You didn't expect this, did you?
In order to catch the ball, what you got to do
see it.
first?
Yeah,
You got to hit it. They can't hit it.
Not really. Because some of those guys are designated hitters, right? That
But you
means they
gotta
don't.
hit it.
But they don't go on the outfield. So the guy who was
But think
I
about
know
what
some
you're saying.
baseball. You didn't
Think about
know
what
it.
you're saying. Now, you can't catch a ball if nobody hit it. They don't just turn around and throw the ball.
Baseball
in the
is
outfield.
hard as hell. I'm not going there.
Man, my baseball
I'm just
career
thinking.
ended when they started throwing curveballs.
Yep.
I was jumping out the way and swinging at the same time.
At what age?
When you got, you gonna play minor league and then you go like majors. I'm not. I think
No,
I'm
no,
ready
chill,
for junior
dog. You
high.
were not in the minors.
No, I'm
he's
talking
talking
about.
about-
I'm saying
think
like right
about
behind.
this.
Oh, he talking
I'm
about
saying, like,
Omaha.
right behind-
He talking about. Oh, okay.
You didn't let me finish. I said right before junior high. Look,
He said minors. I was out.
jumping down.
Soon as I heard minors, I'm like,
Like,
First of all,
they
you ain't
started
never been
throwing,
minor.
They started throwing.
sir, can you get out the car? Sir, can you get out the vehicle?
You ain't never been.
He ain't never been minor.
I don't even want you no more.
I want to hear it, DP.
Okay, what's the subject?
We talking about it.
What's the subject?
Like that.
I want to hear about you
I was
jumping
gonna
out the
tell-
way and
I was
swinging
gonna
at
tell
the
a story
same
too, but I
time.
don't even.
No,
I
tell
don't
the
wanna
story
hear
for real.
my-
I'm sorry. That's
I put
disrespectful.
the pads on last week at practice
Oh, did you? For what?
because they were not dry blocking. They were just like they did not know how to get low and then explode up on the dry blocks.
Yeah.
So I had to
It's
go
an
out there
art.
and like demonstrate it to them.
Did you do it and demonstrate it well?
Yeah, I mean, I tell y'all, man, that chin strap was so tight.
Your head so big.
Man,
I'm like, what?
I had to
is
keep
this?
on buckling it between there, but nah, I seen a big difference though,
It what?
and what they're doing now.
Oh,
With
so
them- with
it
them
actually
things.
helped
Yeah, actually
visual
helped.
learners.
Yeah, actually helped though. But
I don't know, dog. I think in our minds we think we doing good. Like if you look at you dancing now, it ain't how kids dance. It's just like we all got
I
that
ain't
hip and
trying to do
elbow
that no
Mary
more.
J. Blige
They
look
don't
now.
look the same.
We all doing the Mary J. Blige, but we think we out there kidding playing. I don't think you were dry blocking.
Then I played some D line.
I'm listening. I heard
I
nothing.
was blowing that gap up.
What is this? A DPG like Al Bundy tour? Yo, ass ain't playing nothing. Let it go.
only
You
did-
gonna be like Mariano Rivera?
No, I only did
You gonna
15.
be hurt.
I only did 15 minutes individual. Took them right off.
That's all it take, though.
Yeah,
Shit.
they take 1 minute.
Yeah, don't even
all I
take-
need is one.
But look, when they
mic.
challenged me
When
to
you're
like
not
racing
using
and
it,
stuff like that, I was
you
like,
losing.
nah, I'm not doing that. Y'all got it. Like, I'm not about to.
Nah.
I'm not about to do
Your
that.
hamstring will pull his
They
hamstring.
always try to challenge. I'm fast and coach. Okay.
I believe you.
Yeah. People don't understand that.
You ain't got to prove it no
that's what I
more.
tell
There's
them.
no
Like,
reason
you
to
got
prove it.
They
You're
get you out of
right.
a lot of problems doing this.
I'm like, check my
You right.
numbers.
They're supposed to be
You got it.
faster than you when
You're
they're
younger.
18 and you
Right.
40.
I know.
That don't
Impress
even
me.
make no sense.
Yeah, impress me. Show me a signing bonus, man. In 4 years. like do something I did at the same age.
Hey, listen, show a college acceptance letter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Kids be out there
Before you
flossing.
talk some shit.
How y'all doing though, other than DPG? I know you're recovering from that damn run. Don't lie. What's going on, Illinois? What's
Illinois
cracking?
repping the Flying Illini 1989 Final Four team. With my boys Kenny Battle and Kendall Gill and
Beast.
Steve Bardo, Marcus Liberty,
Beast.
that where you
Noel
went?
Hamilton.
I'm on
You went?
6.
Is that where you went?
Shit.
Uh-huh.
You didn't say
6.
Nick Anderson.
I did say Nick Anderson.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
Oh, they said
I was 6.
Nelson Nick Anderson.
Don't
Was
do
that the
that.
game?
Here comes some New York coming out.
Nick
You was at the game?
He did y'all wrong.
I was at the school when we went to the
he
Final
just had
Four.
the most
6 years
epic
old,
fail.
OG.
Oh,
Are
you
you
talking about in the
serious?
finals in
Yeah.
94 or 95?
Anytime I hear his name, I just think about that.
Because what happened?
When
Which
he
one
missed
was
them
that?
Free throws.
95.
And they
Oh,
could've-
Nick.
Hey, what y'all
You
do?
talking about
MGK ain't said a fucking word back there. What's up, OG?
Oh, we
Damn.
getting back there, the doctors.
He like he don't care about this story.
First of all,
He won a championship, so he chilling.
first of all,
Get back in the groove.
you know him. He already, word count is lower
make-
than ours.
he'll make his way
He
in.
gonna make his way in there, real loud and
He
real
gonna
hard.
yell.
So why we got the all white on? Is it just to really bring out the Illinois accent, or are you going somewhere?
You know, no. You know what? I try to wear white in the summer as much as I can.
Okay.
Because you can't wear it after
freaky
Labor
like
Day.
that.
So
Oh, I forgot you from
I take
Chicago. They say
advantage-
shit like that.
advantage of that.
You can't wear that after Labor Day.
My dad
Yeah,
said-
okay. Watch me wear.
I didn't
dad said the
realize
same
that
thing.
either until I moved here. I forgot it doesn't really apply.
Nah,
here
not
because
out
it's
here.
Nice all year.
Nah.
Yeah.
We having an all white linen party for Halloween. Who cares? Like, nobody. I remember I first went somewhere and they were saying that. I was like, y'all corny. Y'all, who is they? First of all, who said it? The fashion police? Do they arrest you? Like, what is that?
yeah, they
But the
knock
East-
on your door like ice.
It makes a difference though in the cold cities.
Why?
Because
'Cause
typically
white
a
look
lot of
men-
white clothes are thinner. Like when you think
Especially
about
linen is.
yeah, like linen. Like a
Look
lot,
at you, TK. I knew it.
White clothes are thinner.
most white clothes are thinner than like darker clothes.
Would you say most white what? Women are what? Slimmer.
That too. That
Did he say that? Did I
That
just hear
applies.
that? No, that's racist. That ain't the reason, is it?
too. It is.
I thought it was because white gets dirty and
Well,
then
that too. But you get dirty in the summer and in the winter.
I feel like I've seen a white bubble coat here and there before.
You know, I mean, they make white clothes
but
that
it's
are
a
heavy.
mistake.
Oh,
But
okay,
that,
okay.
but
That's a
typically
mistake.
the clothes you
I've
wear
done
in
it.
the
Maybe
summertime
it's a music video. or
are
something.
white. They're like thinner.
Man, I swear, some of the stuff that we just adopt and just adapt to, we don't question, and then you realize one day, what the hell was I
It
doing?
never made any sense.
That makes no sense. Like, okay, well, it's May 28th.
Right.
You can wear your white again. Like, what the fuck? The 27th, I couldn't. Like,
Right, that's
what are we doing
Like,
here?
even when he just brought up linen, when you think linen, the first thing you think is white. You, like
Yeah, I
linen
think
comes in every
wrinkles.
color,
I
but
think
you only
wrinkles,
think
but-
white.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
wrinkles too. I'm talking about like color wise. You automatically think white.
Oh, that cream linen too. Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
I hate them damn ring. I will hang my shirt up, try to put it on right when I get there and shit.
Still gonna be
you put
wrinkled.
that, it's a mess.
Still gonna
That
be-
big
yeah,
shower
that's-
curtain.
That's
Hands
the
gonna
beauty
be-
of linen, though.
Yeah, you just gotta-
It starts out pressed,
Yeah,
and then it
it
gets back
falls
to its
up.
natural state, and that's when it really, that's when it starts laying right
Yeah.
and looking cool.
You just gotta embrace
But
that.
you walk
Hey,
in crispy,
you know he a
but
OG,
then it
look.
comes
I know.
out.
Look,
You
that's
know,
some
Boy,
shit
I
my-
hear R. Kelly in the
That's some
background
shit
right
my-
now.
oh, that's some shit my daddy
Domino
said.
slapping. He's taking us back. We don't
That's
do
some
that.
shit my daddy say.
That's dope. All right, so you're not going nowhere after this. This is just what
no,
it is.
I'm just that's just what it is.
So you remind me like Blaze, because I be
no.
thinking about Blaze sometimes. I'm like, he get
He
fresh.
got dressed for the show, man.
And then man, did you? Like,
no, I did not. I was rushing.
Me either. And you were rushing and still late. Anyway,
Yes.
I ain't talking to you. But these dudes be getting dressed, and I'm like, what? I gotta be like, what's on their agenda? Terry too, but he different. He like eclectic. Y'all be like fashionista. And I'm like, all right, what y'all gonna do? And he be like, man, I just went to drop off the kids, pick her up later. I'm like, what else? You look like that for this?
Hey, you never know who you're gonna run into.
Oh,
Like Deion said, you look good, you feel good.
Feel good.
You know what I'm
Feel
saying?
good,
Look
they
good,
what?
you play-
You play good. You
They
get
pay
paid.
good.
And they pay good.
Is it really connected? Do y'all really agree with that?
Oh, hell
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you dress bummy, you feel worse? Is that true?
yeah. I still feel fly.
Yeah. I don't
Okay, so it's not connected.
I don't feel worse, but when you fresh, you do feel better.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I don't know if it's necessarily the clothes. It's the waking up, spending the time to find what you want to wear. Right, it's just that matter of spending time. It's the quality. It's the I want to look good. Look good could be Illinois. It could be a white T-shirt. It could be a jersey. Whatever it is. Right. I picked up my station wagon flannel shirt again.
Boy, what you mean again? We've only had 42 episodes. You on your 4th rollover of that motherfucking shirt, dog. I'm at least cognizant. Don't wear the same color Nike shirt. Your ass is on the 4th lap of that shirt. Okay, but
Marcel,
okay.
you gotta understand though. Marcel, we had our phase. I don't know how I was in New York. I don't know how I was in New York though, but we had our phase where I remember high school and college. I was grabbing pro clubs all the time. We going out. Let me go get a fresh pro club. We going out. All I was buying was fresh jeans, shorts, and J's. It was always a white tee growing up.
It was a different era.
You know, back then. You see what I'm saying? So it was always,
all you needed was a
especially
white tee.
summertime. Fresh white tee.
It was
That
even
was
a white
it.
T-shirt as a white beater.
Huh?
Yeah.
You just wear a white beater.
Yeah.
Marcel know a lot about that white beater.
Yeah.
He know about the white beater.
Oh, yeah.
He don't know about the white tee. He ain't wear no shirt.
Baby oil?
Baby oil.
I was baby Diddy out there, damn it. I don't care. I used to wear a lot of baby oil. Just it showed your muscles, dog.
You the one that hit the flags. I know. You
Where the flags at?
As crazy as that sounds, baby oil did have a run.
Oh,
there was an era.
Y'all wore baby oil for real? Like,
There was definitely an era where people were wearing baby oil.
not just to moisturize. Y'all wore it to like look cool.
Absolutely.
People go to the beach, baby oil.
Dog,
Down,
it would
I never
accent your
did.
muscles
Nah,
like
bro.
you never
I
saw.
never did.
Yes, never.
People, you never saw guys.
I never
That was
did.
a thing.
That was a
Women,
thing.
men, everybody.
I mean,
look-
I use it to moisturize that and like what's that coconut oil? Or
Look,
something.
right on time. No, seriously. Okay, so you hit your diamond push-ups. You know what that does. Take the chest, boom, pop from the end out.
Right.
Then you got the triceps on flame. And then you like, all right, where we going? And then you go, usually Venice Beach. You walk right out the bathroom, wherever you went, and you walk out. The baby oil on, I'm not lying. It
muscles
just
start-
accents muscles you didn't even think you had. I used to wear it for real.
Wash your hands after you put it on.
Hilarious.
I just never did. Like, what you do with the rest of it? I just know what you
I was
did.
trying to think of something. I was like, nope. I got one answer. Nope. I was on the Venice Beach bathroom, which you know is number
that's
one,
nasty.
number twos, number
That's
threes. I'm hitting them.
So you touching the bathroom floor with baby oil on your hands. So you
That's
picking
filthy.
up all the shit. Yeah.
That's filthy.
Yeah,
Them
you picking
girls-
up everything.
You a dirty man.
This might be the craziest
Hey,
thing
that
I've
cat-
ever heard.
You could have
in my
just did
life.
that in the sand on the
Can't get up with no baby oil and connected with that sand. You look a mess.
Your chest
Wait,
ain't
you
supposed
were-
to touch
you
the
were
ground
oiling
though.
up like you were in the Mr. Olympia to go to the beach.
Oh, he's about to go to the gym out there.
No, I ain't never go to that gym. I ain't qualify. Them dudes lift weights.
Oh, yeah.
Them weight lifters. Them dudes are not like NFL weightlifters. They like, y'all weak. Like, we way too weak compared to them. Them dudes, they doing 900 pull-ups and then they doing, 500 warm-ups. I wasn't that. But I was doing it for the girls. And girls, this is when I was getting big. Like, I was at one time 6'4", I say around 250. When I was 6'4", 245, 250. It was just perfect. I mean, it was perfect. And then I put that baby oil on. I look out of this world. And then I remember one day, this is real talk, real spit. Ask my boy Nail B, who went to Cal. He went with me. He had the car. So he, white Honda Accord, we pull up playing that 40. I'm really not that sure. I wouldn't think it was a number Tua. And right, I jump out that thing, hit them shits. And I go like this. The click, and everybody looking at me. I had a line of girls, no lie, like 15 girls, like literally hovering, like I'm next. And they were literally coming one by one just to holler at me. They're like, damn, what you do? Real spit.
Before the
I got a
league?
question.
Oh, you was in the league.
Oh, this is before the league.
got
In
a
the league, I
question.
got paid and got fat. It was rap.
I got one question.
Nah. What's up?
Who did your back?
He left that part out.
That's why I had the flag wave. I had the
boy that drove the Honda.
He ain't said nothing
He
about
was
that.
just there, but he left that part of the story
He
out.
ain't say nothing about that.
Okay, you
Hit
can
the
get out
push-ups.
now,
Hit the
fellas.
push-ups.
Okay.
He didn't say that part. He didn't say nothing about that.
How do you ask that favor? Hey, dog.
I don't think y'all remember.
He volunteered.
Oh, boy.
Hey, dog. Hey, you know. Hey,
Hey, dog.
You can't even say it because you know it ain't right.
You know. Hey,
You know you gotta get that back,
you
right?
You gotta get my pay.
You know them girls are gonna be looking behind you too,
Yeah,
right?
I got
Let me get that. Let me get that.
you got me. You got me. I got.
Wait a minute. All right, so y'all remember my boy?
shit.
Remember the
Like,
Vegas
you
story?
can't go out there with ashy legs.
You remember my boy from Vegas that messed with her and him?
Oh man.
He did it.
That was a pre-whack.
Oh man.
That's a
I
pre-whack.
was thinking about that the whole time he was going in. Like I'm like, man, hold
I
up,
never
dog.
thought about who did my back.
Like, no, you thought about it.
That's what I did. DP. I got it. I got it. No, I got it. No, I got it.
That's how you figured out the invite. That's how you figured out the invite. Who gonna do this back?
Yeah.
People like, hold on. It ain't get down there enough. You know, then that pinky. We got to watch that pinky. Around that L5S1, that pinky be hovering. The crack.
I can't relate.
man,
I had a
no.
bird chest until like 2000, so I can't relate to all this walking around. Shirts
Ah.
on 25. Oh, no.
I was looking at you like, when did you not have a bird chest?
I got the grown man way. I was
Set yourself up for that.
I did.
That was good.
I
That
was a skinny
good.
dude. Though. I was like 6'2", like 165 until like 20.
That's six-pack natural, huh? Or no?
Yeah.
You were a high jumper. You got to be.
Yeah, I was
football.
there.
It depends on your definition. Like, everybody doesn't have abs. There's people who are skinny that don't have no muscle definition.
Which is the worst. I mean, how you get cursed like that? You ain't like even Tupac had abs, and you know he wasn't living right. But that rest in peace. But Pac had abs, right? He had the six-pack. So you skinny and
No reason to be skinny fat.
dog.
That's the worst.
You
That's
get no
the
girls.
worst.
You get no girls. Were you skinny fat? A little
No,
bit.
I was always in shape.
But do you have a six-pack?
I was always
Why
in
am I
shape.
asking this question and looking at this man in his eyes?
You ever saw that clip of Rampage
'Cause you wanna go
Jackson
to the beach?
when he was doing the interview?
No, I didn't. You
Oh
stupid.
man, what you just did is very similar.
Like
it was
what?
it was this clip, and the analyst, the commentator, whatever you want to call him, the interviewer was like saying something. He's like, yeah, I've been in shape. So he lifts up his shirt, and the guy goes, and Rampage was like, this man just said, and he shut the whole interview down.
Why do we have that divider up? And it's a real divider in our society where as a dude,
You worried about it? That's why. Yeah, you weren't worried about it. Shit.
As a
I ain't
dude-
worried about that divider at motherfucking all.
yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Because dudes can't give dudes props fully, but in your head, you are. Like, admit it. Like, how many times you don't been to the club? Let's start safe.
You got to say it a certain way.
Well, yeah, you got to say, like, how many times you been to the club and you about to get your table or wherever you set up, and then you look, you scan, and you like, damn, he got a better table. Damn, they look good. Damn, who is that? You don't even know. So you already, I don't know if that's primal competition. You're just like, all right, I'm here, he there, whatever. Then it gets to next levels. You ain't never been there?
No, I might be like, damn, we got some bad ones over there. That's about it.
You ain't never said somebody got a better table than you?
Yeah, better table. I'm
Well,
like,
I
damn, we got
didn't say
some
everything
bad
I
ones.
just said. He just said everything I just said.
No, I
but
did.
he-
I said one thing. I agree with one thing you said.
Why he wear the anklet like that?
JD, I'll be Blaze. I agree with one thing he said, right?
What?
Yeah, right.
One thing.
Table.
The table.
He talking about light skin and
I ain't agree with nothing else.
Every time you talk about Jason Tatum, I got to wonder.
it's a flashback.
I ain't say Jason
Marcellus
just yet.
has Tony Gonzalez nightmares.
Them light-skinned dudes, they had a run, didn't they? It was tough being an African booty scratcher. I was like, when am I going to get out this phase? Thank God for Wesley Snipes. He kind of hit the door. Jordan came, kicked the door down.
Aaron Hall really opened it for
I think
you.
Jordan is
Jordan
and Wesley are the ones.
Jordan
that
and Wesley with a little bit of Tyson Beckford. Because then I got even the girls who
and
wanted
Morris, Chestnut.
Morris. Oh, it was
Morris
over by
came
then.
much later.
It's snowballing
Chestnut
now.
came in like 91.
But he wasn't on the level of them three.
But in Boy in the Hood, nobody was looking like Ricky.
Right, best man. You're right.
Yeah.
98.
Yeah.
Tyson and the three we just named.
Oh, in high
they
school.
had it on. They had it on lock.
Yeah, they changed my high school.
Here, isn't he?
He's from New York. He's from New York.
Nah, yeah, East Coast. I
He
hung
might
out
be
with
the
him
most
one time.
New York dude you ever meet in your life.
Yeah, he is.
He's all
He's super
New York.
Yeah.
I hung out with him in Miami one time, real spit. It wasn't long because I was just like,
about to say, you ain't getting no girl.
this ain't happening. I am somebody and nobody around this motherfucker. Like he had the water was coming out the ocean to speak to this motherfucker. I was like, golly, dog, this dude is winning.
Have you seen that show he's on now with Carlos Boozer? And the it's a rest. They're on a dating show.
Boozer?
It's Boozer, Tyson
Boozer
Beckford.
married, ain't he, with the twins? They not married no more? Okay.
It's Boozer, Tyson Beckford, and there's It's a wrestling guy. I don't know his name, but they're on the dating show. I think it's on
Something
Bravo.
about Kings.
Kings of
or-
Court.
Kings.
Kings of the Court or Kings of Court, something like that.
Blaze got that free time, or he know how to use his time. This motherfucker finding it.
I got a wife.
Rampage, Rampage show. This show. All right,
I turned
whatever.
to she watched all of that, so I
Yeah.
see it.
See, that's the divider. See, he can't. He likes it too. Like, cause
No,
she
I'm
watches-
saying I didn't know about it
Oh, okay.
until I saw her.
No,
like
I'm
she
with
had it on, and I'm like, I know who Boozer is, and I'm like, what's going on? So I
Oh,
started
yeah.
watching.
Now you're hooked, right?
Yeah, I like it.
He hooked you like this? Or like
No,
this?
pause.
Yeah.
This guy's a freak.
I'm gonna mess with y'all. I am now. What's his name? Christian. What's our boy name? Christian. Play for the Raiders. Your mentee, your little boy. Yeah, I'm Christian Wilkins now. I'm gonna show y'all D line
Now.
Now. That's how D lineman really
Like this
act,
was
dog.
new. Use the original.
The original
Make
D
sure there
lineman.
ain't no baby oil down.
But yeah,
We in
I
trouble.
brought them to say
You
they
know,
on the
this
dating
pop
show,
play
and
together, huh?
Beckford is like taking all the girls.
I believe it.
All the girls.
They all over.
Because he's
them,
still a good-looking dude.
yeah.
You know.
Oh, there you go. Okay, respect. That's about as far as you go, huh?
Yeah.
Good looking dude. Oh, I see you, big dog.
Boozer called himself a legend on it, NBA legend. You gotta watch it. It's quite
Really?
entertaining.
Well, we are NBA and NFL legends now. I remember when they made that switch, and I thought it was fraudulent too, because all of a sudden they were announcing me at games like, and Buffalo Bills legend, and we go back to games, we get paid to go, and all, they do montages of you, all your sacks, it's legend, and
There's
I'm
a
like,
difference though.
not a
Team
legend.
legend is different from saying you are a league legend.
Right, NBA legend.
yeah, but they call me NFL legend. Like for real, I just signed like 300 pictures I'm giving out to the kids at the camp this weekend. It says Buffalo Bill, NFL legend, and I'm like, who that? Oh, that's me. but when I played, Bruce Smith is a legend, right?
Y'all careers are probably very similar.
True.
And I'm not saying that to be funny.
True.
You
Bruce
and
Smith?
Boozer like NBA compared to NFL, because you didn't get a ring, but y'all both played long time.
Why you start with a
He
ring?
put up numbers.
Why you start with a ring? Nobody give a
Because
fuck.
that's where it starts. When you go legend, the first thing you think of is ring.
Oh, I thought money, but because that means you must have been balling to get that money. But
There's
I
a
hear
lot
you.
of people that got paid that weren't.
And it's a lot of dudes got rings that wasn't that good.
I agree, but
Okay.
I'm saying legend.
You ready to start already?
Typically, when you think legend, the first thing you think of is like
Okay, I give you
championship.
that. I give you that.
I don't think
know.
Boozer was an all-star though. ever.
He was.
He was.
Utah.
that's
he
what I'm
was
saying.
a beast.
He was nice.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you went. How many Pro Bowls did you go?
Well, 3 voted, but only played in 1. I was hurt.
You still.
So you
You,
got three.
still went 3. You still had 3.
Yeah.
Back in our day, we didn't count that. Now they count that. They count all them
mean, it's on
alternatives.
your resume.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
Sometimes.
saying. Like the careers seem very similar. So you said
I think Boozer was better than me because I remember meeting Boozer and I was like, oh, that's Carlos Boozer. He didn't say, oh, that's Marcellus Wiley. But that's football to basketball too. How many
but
no
maybe
ring?
he already knew who you were.
Yeah, he the homie now. And them boys got both of us.
I mean, if we know their names, then can we just say they have legend status? Not legendary, but like
I don't know.
That's
just by
respectful.
knowing
Not
their
Shedeur,
name.
legendary, but just legend. I don't like being called a legend because I think legends should be legends.
Right.
Like if I'm a legend, what is Bruce Smith?
A legend.
But we not the same.
You don't have
can't
to
call
be
me
the
that.
same. All legends
It's
are
all caps.
Just
yeah.
mean retired.
legend.
With a dollar sign at the end. S.
Yeah.
all Hall of Famers aren't the same. It's still Hall of Famers.
Yeah, but that's a skinnier and more narrow scope than it is Bruce. Me to Bruce versus Bruce Smith to Julius Peppers. Bruce Smith to DeMarcus Ware. You know what I mean? Like
Justin, are you
Oh.
honing in on maybe one particular year versus their whole career? Like, if you
I'm
looked at
just
like
doing
Marcellus'
whole career. I'm just saying like whole career.
Whole career.
Because I said Boozer calling himself a legend. I thought was funny, and the internet was
you
tearing.
thought that was too much?
They was tearing him up. for
He
that.
called himself a
He
legend?
called himself. He said, I'm an NBA legend. I was like,
He's a Utah legend.
Oh, we didn't.
And
we
then I
didn't
looked at the-
specify that.
That's different. Right. And then I saw it on
Oops.
Instagram.
Oops.
And then I looked at the comments, and they was tearing
Lighting
him
him up, huh?
He trying to control the narrative.
But then when I listened to your definition of, when you're breaking it down, I'm like, all right, it makes sense because
Yeah.
it is the careers are similar, NBA versus NFL.
Yeah. Look, I'm looking at like, what does Dwayne Wade say? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a legend, right?
But two things can be true. There's levels to it.
I don't like levels to it. I like different words meaning different levels. Like on the elevator, 1 is first floor, 2 is 2. They're not the same because they're different. But they all in the same elevator, all in the same building. Like, you know, like we got to be more sophisticated with our words.
I don't think anybody ever thought Dwayne Wade is as good as Jordan or even close to it.
No.
But he's a legend.
He's like,
Great point. So what is Jordan?
He's a legend.
He
That's
ain't
what
the
I'm saying.
GOAT. He ain't the GOAT.
You
then,
gotta
huh?
have layers.
Yeah,
No,
that's a good
You
point.
gotta have layers.
he said he the GOAT.
He the GOAT. He ain't the GOAT.
That's
He the
a brother
GOAT.
legend.
But it goes back to
Star, superstar.
It goes back to if you're in Buffalo, you're a legend, aren't you? You walk the street, everybody recognizes you. I would imagine.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Not
real.
without
So
the
if
ba-
Carlos
not without the
Boozer is
baby
in
oil.
Utah, everybody recognizes him, right? Oakland, everybody recognizes you,
Well, Carlos
DP,
Boozer
right?
can walk anywhere, and I think people are like, oh, that's.
Oh, that's the dude who puts the shoe polish on his
Yeah,
head.
exactly.
Oh, don't do that to the homie. I can't.
Got that base.
that's
I
what
didn't do it. He
Is it-
does it.
Yeah,
What
true,
the hell
that's
is he
true.
thinking about?
Is that
That's
true?
what
I was at
team
Walmart.
legend and league legend is two different things.
Good point. Good point.
Say that again?
Team legend and league legend are two
yeah,
different
yeah.
things.
I'm-
Some people
I'm-
are legends.
Because
to
you're a
that.
legend. You're a Raider legend for sure. Are you a Tampa? Yeah. I mean, they
You'd
call
be
us all
considered a
legends, but
team legend, right?
He's certainly a Raider legend. He's like a star, though. You got like a cult following. Can we call it that?
I don't know. I think the Raiders are really more. Like I was at Walmart Sunday and like 3 Raider fans came and took a picture of him just randomly, one in Porter Ranch. Like
Yeah.
blew on
I
my
was there on
goddamn-
Sunday too.
I was busted too.
For real.
Hey,
That's dope.
That Walmart be cracking.
I used to go to one in Burbank.
I
I
tried
just
to go
started.
to
That was
more.
the first time I went to that one. I'm about to switch.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
I've never been in a
lot better.
Walmart. in my
Walmart's so
life.
much cheaper though.
What?
Wow.
So you sedity.
Yeah, you are.
You a little bougie.
are.
Right, you probably still don't go to Target, huh?
I think I've been in Target twice.
I don't like
Were
Target.
you boycotting Target? You one of them
I, don't,
brothers?
I just
How
don't
you got
like
your
no, I
daughter
just
to
don't
go
like
to
big
expensive?
ass stores like
How you
that.
got a daughter and you don't go to Target?
They go. I don't go.
Oh, because
Got 2 daughters.
That's beneath
Shit,
him.
my daughter's.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Daddy, can we go to Target with the Ultra?
Yeah, Target is the best store maybe ever.
I love it.
Richie, are you
Walmart's
like
my
a
favorite store.
moms and pop small
Over
shop
Target?
supporter? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I like smaller
Better
shops.
prices,
Oh.
and it has more stuff.
But better stuff? I think Target is a little more cheap. Is
That's
that
how
for
they.
chic?
That's how they brand themselves. But they sell
When
the
they
same
do the
stuff.
collaborations, right? That's what it is. It collaborates
Yeah.
on the
All
big-
my
I
kids'
never
clothes come from Target. That one line they got in there.
Take them to Walmart. Save some money.
But
It's the same
I
stuff.
go to Walmart. I love Walmart too. Walmart almost too much. I'm like, damn, I might as well just be at home at Amazon now. Walmart, I ain't walking the aisles of Walmart. I'm walking Target though. It's
a lot, yeah.
It's a lot.
Target's more inviting.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
word.
Walmart's a little, you know.
Walmart like,
It's more
goddamn.
like Costco. It's just
No, I wouldn't even say that.
Walmart.
Walmart
No,
got
it
a,
ain't. Costco's
Walmart, that
fresh. I
Walmart got
like
a big
Costco.
selection. The
Yeah,
Walmart over there
the
got a
super
big
centers.
selection.
Any
Yeah,
super center is
they got
gonna
a
be.
nice selection.
But can you admit this? All
I've
right,
been
so
switching my grocery
Y'all ever
shopping
been to
to-
swap meet, Slauson swap meet, any
Yeah.
swap meet? Yeah,
I went to Inglewood yesterday.
Okay, so it's hood, right? Like you can't go to
That
swap
shit,
meet.
I went and walked to the back trying to find a bathroom.
Walmart
And that
is
shit like an empty desert in that Inglewood. So I went to the first little jewelry thing at the front, and I had to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. I'm like, this shit is desert. It's like
Nobody in there?
Yeah, so many empty places. They had places. It'd be like 2 of these places, then it'd be a place.
Amazon got them too. Yep. You get that earring from there? Did you get it?
Nah, it's not this one. This
Al
one-
K,
That's
K1.
That's from Walmart.
But you go to the swap meet. You back in the days at least, you had to strap up or strap up mentally. Like you about to go to a war zone. Like I mean for real. Like every time I went to the swap meet, I was like, somebody gonna be in here and something might happen. Something will happen. Something did happen. Right. When I go to Walmart, I ain't gonna lie. That's the white hood. Like every time I
It
go in
is
there, I
the
be like,
white-
yo,
it is the white
These
hood.
white people in here ain't playing. It's straight gangster. And they be just like big jean shorts, like
Shorts.
ashy ass ankles. Everybody just looking a mess.
Walmart's the hood.
Walmart's the hood.
But it's some Walmarts are really hood, but the ones out here not that bad.
Oh, not that bad?
Yeah.
Damn, I need to go to some
I
other
don't got
ones.
one by you though.
How bad can it be in Porter Ranch?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Porter Ranch.
That's
Yeah,
the point.
that's a good
Like,
point.
Still be up in there though.
But they ain't in there.
They-
It's
they-
an element.
They
You always gonna see a thick. No.
And then that dude would be at that self check.
Stop.
Why he at self check?
They ain't checking nothing.
Oh no, he hovering. He be like this. You need a bag? I don't need. No, it asked me for a bag. I tell it. It's a nickel.
That's because people go to Walmart just to steal. So then they start having the guys hover over.
I hate that guy.
Now, you
That's
ain't gonna
wasting
stop
money.
them. it's gonna still happen.
Wait, is Walmart the store that checks your receipt?
Yep.
Yeah, it's all
I've
bad.
never been to Walmart either.
I never. No.
Hey, don't go
Man.
OG. OG might change your life, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Like, OG really might change your life.
Hey,
man.
you can find that
You
jacket
might-
in Walmart. For real though. I know you know it's a joke, but for real.
$8.99. I got you right now. That shit $8.99. That watch for sure. Target. That's a Target watch like I ain't never seen a Target
You
watch.
go up in Walmart, you get
That's
your groceries,
fresh.
and you might walk out with a woman too.
Man, I went there to get some groceries and almost
Imported
left
ranch?
with a bike.
And the groceries will be more expensive.
What happened?
I ain't
Nah,
doing it.
Walmart.
It was like, this ain't gonna
That's
fit
why
in the
I go to
car.
Walmart now. What'd you say?
No, I'm saying I went to Walmart for groceries and almost left with a bike, like a bicycle.
Really?
That's what I'm saying. You can go there and get everything you want in one place.
Yeah. Why not Amazon though? Why are you
I
going
use
anywhere?
Amazon too.
But why would you
Sometimes
go?
I like to see it.
Yeah, people say that all the time, but why? When you can convenience
Because how many times you buy something from Amazon and then have to send it back?
all the time. Oh no, the air conditioner on. It's been on, but now the ass out. Yep, here we go. There's every time y'all come and this happens, I always like, okay, I gotta call the sewage people. I don't know who do you call to say, hey, my basement smells like ass. 1-800 asses.
We done got used to it at this point.
Not me. I was like, They're all looking at DP.
I looked at you like.
I looked at you.
I looked at OG.
It's like it triggered after like 38 minutes. It was like, oh, here we go.
When I already know what it is once it starts lingering. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
all right, we here.
Yeah, it's like it's like Pepe Le Pew. Remember he used to have that Pepe Le Pew?
breathe
Like,
smoke.
oh, lady.
That motherfucker
And
smacked
the
me in the
vapors
face.
follow behind him.
Hey, Pepe Le Pew, he need to be arrested. Did they finally arrest that motherfucker? He the first Diddy.
He
Like
was
that dog.
he was the original Me Too.
Dog, he was straight bad.
He was bad.
And we were kids loving him, learning from him.
He was a ladies' man.
Hey.
That's what we called it.
And then the girl turned her head and walk away, put her tail up. He's like, he come right in front of her, all in her face. You can't do that shit in real life.
all those cartoons back in the day were inappropriate.
All of them.
Yeah, they were all inappropriate.
That worked on so many levels. What you just said. I like you said. Come on her face or whatever.
Oh, flag. God dang it.
That was a double entendre.
But this time you were talking about a female, so it was no flag.
Okay, okay.
That was cool.
It's the other times you got to worry about. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, think about it. There were so many inappropriate things going on back there. Family Feud, Richard Dawson kissed every
Oh, he
woman
did.
on the whole show.
He kissed them all.
Literally every single
Was it
woman.
all lips or cheeks? Some
Some of them were lips.
Both.
yeah, he went a lot of lips.
He kissed every woman that appeared on the show for years.
I
Bob
remember.
Barker too.
Bob Barker too. And he had that. Oh, and he had the mic that looked like that stick thing.
on their face.
He like this. What you say? I'm Bob Barker. Yes, these motherfuckers. Hey, they think
Time
we
for the
ain't catching
showcase
on.
showdown.
Yes,
They didn't even care. They
And
was
what-
doing it
Yeah.
blatantly. It wasn't even trying. They weren't trying to hide it.
Yeah, they had to find models like Claudia Jordan and all them. They were all like doing this and
Way before Claudia Jordan.
way before. Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't know
Way
their names
before.
though. I
Barker
ain't know
told
them.
one chick to meet him after the show on camera.
Who did?
Bob Barker.
Damn.
On camera, she came
A
up. He was
contestant?
talking to he was like flirting with her, and she was flirting back, and he was like,
He put that mic in her face, didn't he?
said,
What you doing after this show?
Come on down.
Just come down. Just forget on down. Just come. Hey, what about when Kenny Smith, ex-wife?
yeah, she was a Price is
Beautiful.
Right girl.
Yeah, she was one of the
really?
Price is Right girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was with the old Bob Barker. She wasn't with the.
But there's a new one.
Well, when he was younger, he was extra freaky on camera, and then when he got older, he
Oh, he had to play it
toned
off.
it down.
He just cash app.
Yeah, time change.
He got freaky. He's like, yeah, all right, yeah. PayPal though. I'm done with that. Who else was?
You know what's crazy? Those cartoons back in the day of the caveman where they hit the chick on the head and then
drug her
drag her
by
by
the
the
hair.
hair to the
Oh,
cave.
yes. Was that
Like-
Captain K-Man? Did he do that?
He might have, but it was another cartoon that did
Land
that.
of the Lost?
all
He would
those
hit-
cartoons were crazy.
hit him in the
Even
head
Lion
and
King.
drag him by
There's
the
a
hair.
whole thing back in the day. It's probably on YouTube now where they break down like
all the sexual symbols.
all
in
the
movie
sexual
and
stuff that was going on, like
Give
in
me
Lion
one.
King.
I know
and
that
all of
movie
that.
by heart. I've seen it.
I can't
2,000
remember right
times.
now off
See
the top
the
of my
word
head.
sex written in the
Yeah,
field.
in the- like in-
you
yeah,
find
it's-
And in the Little
That was
Mermaid,
Rafiki playing the sax.
and in Little Mermaid, the priest has a boner when he's marrying the two. There's all these.
Wow.
And then there's
It's proven.
I gotta watch
yeah.
that. I
And there's
haven't
a
seen
special
though.
that came out where they had the writers, I think, who acknowledged that they was putting
Yeah,
stuff.
we're like, y'all ain't gonna catch it. And then when you
they were
catch it, oh
putting
well.
stuff in there. That was like
Can
that.
y'all give me one Lion King one?
I can't remember.
It
I
says
saw that
sex
like
in the field.
No.
Literally, it says
No, it
Well,
does.
I mean, that's not the worst. I mean, we
But
know
it's-
they messed
but it-
around because
but it's
Simba came.
kids.
Huh?
But that's for kids.
We think
That's bad.
Sex?
You're playing this cartoon is made for little kids. So why are you putting that in the thing?
Because
they can't spell.
The circle of life. The circle of life is about sex. If you really want to say
You're
it.
not teaching kids at that age.
I'm teaching them about death. I think I'd rather teach her about sex than death.
Yeah, you teach your daughter right. You teach them right now.
We can solve this right now. So you've had this talk with your daughters?
The Lion King sex talk?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, then case closed.
Would you write that on her wall in her
closed.
bedroom?
Sex?
Yeah. It's the
No.
circle of life.
No. I haven't wrote the circle of life either.
Right.
I haven't written either.
Because it's too
I
early.
wouldn't write either.
But she's seen The Lion King.
No, we've had. Hold on. Let's
She's
reset.
seen The Lion King.
They've seen The Lion King. We've had sex talks. We've had death talks. Death is the sky, and sex is how people are made. But I mean, what depth level y'all talking? Yeah, they've talked about sex before. They're like, "How did we get here?" And I'm like, "Can't lie about this." Okay, mommy and daddy.
Told her already at 5.
Well, yeah, we ain't talking. They do. They know the word penis.
Well, yeah,
they know vagina.
They got to know that.
Well, then they know about sex. What do you think we would do?
Well, no,
What do you think the pole in the hole
Body
does?
part.
Yeah, that's
Body
different.
parts.
That's genitalia. Like you got to know your body parts.
Not in the context of talking about how people are created.
Oh, you already told them about how people.
Well, they come home talking about penis and vagina and how we get here. I'm like, well, 2 + 2 is 4. And it's for life. We
Well, sit
but
down.
no, it wasn't deep. It was to get out the conversation. Trust me.
Right.
But which one is worse, deaf?
Marcellus said, "Sit down, kids." So your mom gets a lot of mail,
And I deliver it.
And she developed a real relationship with Joe the mailman.
They be like, no. We've had. I mean,
That's why she ain't getting them tacos no more.
no,
I hate the mailman.
it ain't birds and bees because I ain't have that.
Joe getting the tacos.
Joe's
now.
getting the
Shit.
tacos.
Whoever is Amazon,
all the tacos.
it ain't the mailman. It's the Amazon driver. That's who my wife married to. Tomato,
They both
tomato.
deliver it.
Have y'all not had it? I never had a birds and bees conversation with myself, my parents, or my kids.
I never
But
had
I
it.
talked. I said the pole in the hole does something. Yeah, I talked through that. Nothing.
No, by the time my parents tried to talk to me about that, I'm like, I knew about that 10 years ago.
Too late.
Like, it's too late for
Too
that.
late.
Yeah. Me and Tyrone already, mama.
You and Tyrone.
That's you and your mama.
Flip it back on you.
Dang. When the first time y'all messed around for real? Did that?
Did that?
That.
Oh yeah, because
16?
that could be. That's 2
Yeah,
different.
yeah. Not the whole foreplay, not the old humping on guest jeans, not none of that. I'm talking about it really went down. 16?
Mm-hmm.
You really did raise yourself. 16?
I was getting
Wow.
Is that
I was getting
late? I had later than that. I had college. 18.
toppy before that though.
18?
That's why I said which one. Confirmed.
Yeah, I'm later than that. I'm talking about the real one. Oh, you talking about? He talking about top.
That's
talking
the
about-
toppy.
top
I was
of the
getting that
morning to you?
first. That's why I was like,
Right.
Really?
Well,
I
I
was
didn't
getting
count
that
that.
first.
I didn't count
That's
that.
why I asked. What do you mean? You said
Ah, good point.
That was 15.
mine was like 13.
I thought finger foods was first.
Yeah, but that's a little
No,
different.
that kind of all came at the same time. For
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, that's around the same. That's the same chapter.
8th grade, 9th grade.
Because once you start fiddling, then you start
No,
diddling.
sophomore.
that's-
Yeah, that was
sophomore
pretty
year.
fast.
No. Once you start feeling, you get turned off at first because you be like, man, this smell like basement.
Got the wrong one.
They all were wrong
I
then.
was about to say
They
the
didn't know
wrong
themselves
They
yet.
ran their bodies.
They didn't know themselves yet. They didn't know about Metamucil. Is that what he used?
Hey,
Hot water bags.
I thought that was part of manhood, like taking that smell. I thought that was part of manhood. I was
No,
like,
I
okay.
got too many daughters. I know the game.
Remember the douche? Remember what they call it? The
Yeah,
douche?
they used to call
That
it
be the
deuce.
thing.
They used to have the commercials. They don't have them anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Summer's Eve. Yeah, what happened to Summer's Eve?
Is that what Summer's Eve was?
Yeah, Summer's Eve
I never
was
even
dude.
paid attention to it. I used to
Yeah.
see the Summer's Eve commercials, but
And that hot water bottle is not a hot water bottle.
Nah.
That's a douche.
Yeah, that's Mama's
Big
Eve.
pink one.
Yeah, the big pink and
The one
red.
hanging behind the toilet.
Yep.
Yeah.
That hard
I
ass
wonder what they
handle.
do now. I wonder what they do now. Do they still use some of these?
Well,
They got steamers.
I
got-
think the medicine,
tablets
the
and pills.
medical recommendations changed.
They said don't do
I
that.
think they said don't do it because you
Yeah, I
were
heard it was bad, yeah.
washing away good bacteria with bad bacteria.
Those off
Yeah.
that
I think
pH
that's
balance.
what it was.
Yeah.
Throwing off your pH.
Yeah, what was that? pH balance for men, but made for
Made for
No,
women or
that's
something?
secret.
strong.
That's secret deodorant.
Oh,
Strong
okay.
enough for a
Strong enough
man,
for a
but
man, but
made
made
for
for
a
a
woman.
Man, you
Oh.
going some whole different commercial.
Trying to bankrupt them all, huh?
Brand.
Yeah, I remember that. They don't do that no more. They don't dance no more. All they do is
forgot
this.
about that.
Yeah, good for them. That's tough.
Wait, how old were you?
I don't remember the first time because I tried one time.
26.
One time in the locker room. Let me stop. I tried
Him and
one
Christian.
time.
What do you mean by try?
Christian's
I
pop.
tried. I tried to park the car, and let's just say
Tires was flat.
He ran out of gas.
No air and everything.
Not enough baby oil.
I failed driver's training. I couldn't back up. I couldn't get in there. Like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know the angles. The angles was different. I didn't know geometry and biology mixing. I didn't know how they mixed. I was like, this ain't right.
You didn't do any homework before you tried. Huh?
Nah, I didn't have any brothers.
Oh,
And
you see, I have an older brother, and that was paramount.
he told you, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
used to busy
Pythagorean
practicing
theorem.
with his
He had me
uncle.
looking forward to shit, for years.
That's a good
mean,
brother right there.
And my older sister is still mad at him to this day.
Because he hipped you
Because
to
my
it.
oldest sibling is a sister, and so it's girl, boy, boy, girl. And it's 7 years between me and my oldest sister, 5 years between me and my brother.
Oh, that's too much.
And she's like,
he telling you everything.
she's mad that she's like, you raised him to be a savage.
Damn, show
And
did.
taught him that. She's like, it's always your fault.
So how old were you when he first started talking about it to you? Like,
I was probably 9.
Damn.
And he was probably 14.
You hearing
Okay.
about drip drop
10
at
10
9?
and 15.
That's the norm now, though.
Somewhere in there.
The norm?
Norm? What?
so.
These kids now.
These kids now, they
You
start
kidding me?
Starting what?
He said he started talking about
Oh,
it.
talking
at
about
9. And I'm like, by 9, they know a lot now.
it's like that little boy in Menace. Remember? Man, get little man a little drink. Man, look at you. I wish MJ. First of all, can we, love? Today is MJ's birthday. He just turned 10 today.
Happy birthday.
He's 10.
Leo.
10.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I like that. Of all y'all, well, Terry too. Nope. 3 out. I would like him. What are you? Are you a Leo?
the Pisces.
What's the
Pisces.
difference? I don't know the difference.
March, they all the same thing, man.
No, they not. No, they
Are you a
not.
sign person?
No, but they're
I'm not.
true. But I'm not a sign person. But they call me optimistic. I am. They say I'm energy. I am. Everything they say I am. I am.
10 other signs.
No,
I know-
you're not energy. You go to sleep every show.
I'm
You're
not
not
a-
energy.
But before I go to sleep, I got energy.
Hold on. So yeah, he's 10. He's a Leo.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
What you got planned for him?
we got a surprise
So,
party at his basketball today.
Okay, I'm making sure you ain't just putting nothing in the air fryer.
No, he getting sprinkles today. Gets his sprinkles. He got a Dave and Buster trip lined up. He wants. We got to go to Six Flags. He keeps talking about Six Flags. That's gonna happen.
What about the close Six Flags? You know that, right?
No, because Knott's Berry Farm, they partner with them.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
There's a lot of misinformation because
Okay.
people don't even know how many Six Flags there are.
Right, they weren't talking about the one in
They,
Valencia.
they're not talking Valencia. They're talking the one up in the Bay.
Bay Area.
Got it.
Same area.
Okay, my
I
bad.
didn't
My
even
And
know
bad.
then
there was
another
in
one, I
Valencia.
think, like Delaware. So,
That's the main one that people go
I
to.
thought it was in Santa Clarita.
Yeah.
Same difference.
Yeah,
The one we're talking about Valencia.
Same
yeah,
difference.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
My bad.
Uh-huh. Nah, everybody sent me that too because I've been talking about going for so long. And everybody like, it's about to close. You better hurry up. I was like, no, not this one. So, yeah, we're going to go up in there. Yeah, he's 10. I dropped a tear. He woke up. He was born at 7:10 a.m. So, literally, I used to work ESPN LA, which is 7:10. So, it was so weird when he was born. I was like, damn. Like, I'm working at I'm like, you born on the same radio dial? And so it's really hit him. So this morning he wakes up and he comes downstairs at 7:09 and he's like, Daddy. He's like, almost, yeah. And then we did a little selfie video at 7:10 and he after it, man. He 10. I don't remember 10 as much. I remember 8, 9, and then it's kind of 10 and 11, and then I get to teenage years again. I'm kind of like, I don't remember what 10 was.
10 is what, like 5th grade?
That's like 5th grade, right?
Fifth grade.
Well, shoot, good for him. He's only a 4th grader. Yeah, a lot of kids are doing this wrong.
10 is 4.
My
9
kid
is
a 4th grade.
3rd.
10 is 4. You're right. You're right.
It
You're
depends.
right.
No, I was 10 in the
When
5th
you're
grade.
Turning 10.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
10 in the 5th grade.
Yeah, a lot of parents didn't bring
I turned-
Malcolm Gladwell. They should have.
10 to 4.
I'm like, y'all, I know some kids in the 5th grade, younger than MJ. Yeah, Cameron, his cousin, my cousin, is going to the 5th grade, and he's younger than MJ.
Wow. That's it. Depends when you start.
Yeah, but that's
Because
dumb.
here they give you that cutoff.
What are you doing? You're racing to the
Some
real
states
world?
they don't have that.
No, it's not. Sometimes parents elect. He actually skipped, so
But
he
like-
skipped a grade.
So like, and out the school our kids go, my son is going to be the oldest when he starts this year, because his birthday is July 24th. Their cutoff is July 1st.
So he's
now
the
he has
oldest
to
in the
wait a
grade.
whole year to go to school. Now, if I was in New York, they would have started him right now because the cutoff is the new year.
So he's the oldest in his grade or youngest?
He'll be the oldest.
That's
because he's 3
that's
now.
great.
At the time, you
And
wanna
in
be
New
That's
York,
what you want to be. I'm talking about the other. I'm talking about the
I
flip.
was the
in
opposite.
New York,
I
he'd
was
be
always the
one of the
youngest.
youngest.
Like me.
Because it would go probably until
Yeah.
October, maybe
The end of the year, because my birthday is December. I started kindergarten at 4
See,
because I was turning 5
Yeah.
at the end of the year.
but
So
that's why it's tough on you if you're playing sports, being you.
for sports, yeah. But
And-
I liked
yeah.
it better like that. Because
Really?
by the time I
My-
started college, I was 17. I liked being younger.
Just I think when we were growing up, it was like that. Like I'm the youngest in my class. I got buddies that are both October birthdays, but one was born in '81, other in '82. Same grade, right? But the one that's
Yeah.
older had the gift of being the oldest, strongest. You know.
Yeah,
most
Malcolm
developed.
Gladwell broke it down. There's no benefits to being the youngest.
No,
Yeah,
not
just
not
peer
sport,
pressure.
not for sports. Yeah.
Not for anything. Like, cause think about it. Socially, you're talking to a dude who got 360 some days on you. He looking at you like, and you know when you're young, that's a huge gap
But I also feel like that works
That's a
against
big
you being the
percentage of your
oldest
life.
of your life. Yeah, it's like
Dealing with
10%.
kids a full year
10% of
younger than you
MJ's
every
life.
day.
Right.
But some of them intellectually are a year ahead, 2 years ahead. Socially, no.
Some
but
of them
intellectually,
are actually a year behind too.
well, yeah, there's both.
Hold on, you're saying the younger, if you're in the grade, but you're the youngest, you're intellectually what?
No, there's some kids that are just advanced. Like, let's say you're a 7-year-old, but you don't belong in that 7-year-old classroom. You belong with the 8-year-olds because you're just intellectually advanced. Whether
Right.
you're just, I don't know, more developed from reading, math, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right? But to your point, they're not always socially developed, though.
No.
Well, I was telling this story
No.
to one of my buddies. When I was in grammar school, I finished the Chicago public schools early. So I finished their curriculum in 6th grade, right? So 7th grade, they tried to figure out what to do with me. So they started sending me to the high school.
What grade were you really in?
I was in 7th.
You were in the 7th?
Right.
Okay.
And it was the scariest shit ever.
I bet.
And I was telling somebody how it was traumatizing at that age because I knew I didn't belong there. I knew people were looking at me like, who was he?
Yeah.
And then I'd have to sit in the lunchroom with all this noise and all these people I didn't know.
Right.
And then a bus would come back and get me after like 3 classes and take me back.
It's taking your lunch money.
And so being
Sound like you was in continuation. You only had 3 classes? Southside school.
So you're right. So
a gangster.
that was
Southside
being
Pine.
the that was
Southside.
being the youngest.
Yeah.
and that shit was terrible.
Yeah, I look, I don't tell
quit
nobody how
after
to
a while,
parent.
I was like, I'm not doing
But
this.
boy,
anymore.
if I got any choice, my son, my daughter, no, there's just too many benefits. After you, what was that, Blink? I think that was Blink by Malcolm Gladwell. I read a bunch of his books. He broke that shit down. He was like, dog, what are y'all doing? And it's just so many advantages. But look, if you got a little genius and you want to hurry up and get them to the real world, be my guest. But I've had that debate with like my friends in football, academically, my friends like Jabari and Rory. Like Reggie Bush and I always get this argument because he's like, yo, let's play him up. And I'm like, man, I'm playing him biologically. Where he at? Like, if he big in 10, he's just still 10. Because, like, what we don't factor are the categories of your body that is just straight up 10. Like, we thinking, oh, no, he's smart like an 11-year-old. Okay, that's cool. Oh, he fast like a 12-year-old. That's great. But his cell composition is 10. And then he about to go against a dude that's 12? Man, that is 20% more life. That I would destroy anybody. Give me 20%.
You don't believe in playing up.
No. I mean, look, I see the
I think you
I see-
should. I like playing up. I always thought that was better.
In what way?
Because then when you, I mean, I don't think you have to do it all year, but let's say like in basketball or whatever.
Exactly,
If you play
basketball, yeah.
basketball, it helps.
Like growing up when we played in the gym.
Yeah, you play
the
against the
older
older kids. So then when you go to school and you playing against people your age, you dominate.
No, I
because you've
get
been
you.
playing older.
I see the.
That's how I
see
grew
the
up too,
benefits.
playing in the park, playing pickups, playing against the older guys, the OGs.
Yep.
Give me a little game here and there.
Yeah, but it's a little
toughening me up.
different once you're in like junior high school. If you're 13 playing a 14-year-old or 14 playing against a 15-year-old, I think you're more similar in my opinion.
Well,
You're
you have
8, 9,
to.
or 10 years old. I think that 1 year difference is pretty
I mean, our
significant.
JV teams are
I think it's the opposite.
mixed between
think it's the
freshmen
opposite?
and sophomores. You got some juniors on there too sometimes. They're not.
Well, high school doesn't count because we could throw. Forget how you feel. We putting 4-year spans together. College, we putting 6-year spans together now with junior college, and that doesn't start your clock. And then all these grad students. So
still
and
got
then the
some time.
pros, we putting 15, 20-year spans together. So, but when like to his point, before 14, you better be careful.
I think the gap is bigger between junior high school and high school than it is between 9, 10, and 11 because y'all are all still around the same group of kids. When you're in, let's say, 8th grade in junior high school, you're usually around maybe 8th, 7th grade, kids that are your size or smaller. Once you're in high school, 9th you're the smallest. Everything around you is bigger than you. So I think you naturally, and once you're in 9th grade, you're playing bigger, stronger kids, opposed to in junior high school, you're not.
Yeah. To the point of the structure. Yeah, that's why I was saying 4-year spans. Like 9 got to play with 12. I don't give a damn how big you are, how much you weigh. That's all out the window now in high school. But before
I'm saying
high
that
school,
1 year though, that 1 year makes a difference.
Yeah.
8th to 9th grade.
Yeah. If I'm following you, so let's stay with ages because let's say like 13, 11-year-old and a 13-year-old, don't mix them.
It's not the same.
Like,
No.
good luck. You know what I mean? And then 11-year-old and a 9-year-old, if they're equally athletic and talented, I'm not talking about the good 9-year-old and the sorry 11-year-old. I wouldn't mix them. I mean, but you usually don't have to worry about that because no team has all great 11-year-olds playing against all great 9-year-olds, and you just see that gap. It's always like we got some great 9-year-olds and they only got a couple of good 11-year-olds. So it kind of works itself out. But I just think there's always this balance between confidence and competition. If I have to sum up all of you sports, it's where you're going to get your confidence so you can go out there and compete. And not just against them, it's against yourself. Like, where you going to learn them habits where nothing scares you, nothing deters you. You ain't scared of this dude bigger than you no more. Like, and I think if you keep playing up, yeah, you're going to get the benefits of like, I'm getting my ass whooped, but this is going to pay off later. But sometimes kids lose their confidence, lose their way.
I think playing up is only good if you know your kid is already elite.
Yeah.
The average kid plays their age.
There you go.
But if you know your kid is way better than all these other kids, then he shouldn't still be playing just against these kids. You got to test them like playing up a little bit to see how they compete with older kids.
Man, I agree with you.
Like MJ, he dominates against the kids. He's bigger than them, right? Like he's bigger, faster.
Yeah.
For the most part.
No, yes.
So if
in
he goes
football,
and
yes.
he dominates
In football.
every game, how much better is he getting? Now, if he goes and starts playing kids 2 years older than him, he's not going to dominate like that. But his skill set is going to get better because he's forced to have to
I don't know if
figure
the
it
skill
out.
set. That's why I'm beating it up through experience. Theory, you're right. But then what I notice is all the guys that I know that played since I've known since I was little that played, and maybe football is different than basketball, but I played my age all the way through, and it worked out. Then I knew dudes who were better than me so good that they wanted to play up, and it didn't work out. Now, what that confidence? So let's use like, I don't know, Stace Bozeman or something like that. And they get to a point where difficulty is in front of them, right? And they've been playing up, and they've used to getting beat up. Then that difficulty, it's almost like they're tired of getting beat up, and they don't fight anymore. It's a burnout. I don't know. Because you know what happens in track. You fast, you run against higher, and then they all just get tired of like this forever climb. Versus if you play against your old cats, you just learn how to just tear them up. And then you like, it don't even feel like it's a job or work. But you 9 and you gotta work because an 11-year-old is playing against you. I don't know. I test it.
But that's why I said it's balance.
Okay.
Because like how me and DP were talking about back in the day, you grow up, you play ball in the park
Yeah.
against the older guys.
Right.
But then when you go to school, you play against your age.
Yeah.
You're not playing older people every day all the time.
Yeah.
So the balance is I play over here during on the weekends or after school with these older guys.
Okay.
I pick up some things
Yeah.
here. And then when I play against my peers,
Yeah.
I'm using what I learned here.
Yeah.
There.
And your
Yeah, that's the
and your
best of both
confidence
worlds.
goes up too, because you're like, shit,
Yeah.
if I was doing it against them.
Yeah, then when I get to
this is easy. You know,
Absolutely.
so-
Absolutely.
That's very, but you're talking
I
about
was talking
casual
exclusive.
pickup setting, right? We're not talking about competitive high school JV
Well, now
varsity.
They don't play
We can
pickup
do
no
both.
more.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's,
Nobody plays
So
pickup, yeah.
it would
be a team.
Yeah, it has to be that way.
I was speaking just for maybe even just us talking discussion purposes. Pick one. I wasn't going. The best of both worlds is always the best of both worlds, right? You know what I mean? So yeah, like I've seen kids go to practice and Corey and stuff. This 12, 13-year-olds be slamming MJ, and I'm like, then he sees somebody his age. He's not as scared, but he's still, going through that process. But I'm saying pick one. You got an elite 9-year-old. You playing them at 11, 12 all the way through, or you playing them at 9 and just like
I'm
dominant?
gonna let them be a ringer. Make it easy.
Yeah.
Be easy
I
the
think
whole
you,
way.
I think
Yeah.
you play with
what
better
Gilbert did.
competition to learn what you don't know.
Yeah.
And then, but you can't practice properly playing against better people all the time.
Nope.
Because you can't do that stuff.
Yep.
They're better than
I
that.
don't know. I disagree with that.
No.
I think you can
In
do
fact,
it.
in fact, it often starts bad habits.
Yeah.
You
Because
know-
then you start doing stuff to get through it, as opposed to doing it the way you're supposed to do it, and the fundamental and the technique that you could execute on a 9-year-old, but maybe not on a 12-year-old.
I think the spin on that is what you said is correct. But if I'm 9 and I'm doing this move on my peers and it works, but then I go play an 11-year-old and it doesn't, now I got to figure out how to make that move work against the 11-year-old.
Right, and-
So you learn how to perfect your craft. You don't perfect it when you're playing against kids that you can easily do it against.
Well, or you may start doing something against that 11-year-old that you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it could go either
because
way.
you see it work.
Yeah, what you did, you took a leap. Now, and this is what happened. This is what's wrong with sports right now, is that practice is performance. So now you can't go to practice and work on your offhand layup because you got to do the one that actually works. So cats are doing that. A 9-year-old playing against an 11-year-old, he like, damn, my move didn't work. Well, you forgot you got 2 whole years, which is going to be like 20% of your life to get bigger, stronger, quicker. So the move that don't work because you can't get your elbow to wrap around them on the spin, you know why? Because you're in the wrong place. In a year or two, you're going to be in that place, and it's going to wrap. That happens all the time. So I'm with Richie on that.
That does happen, but I think that also is why you play against older people, because like I think when I was 17, 18, I go to the park and I'm playing against older guys. If I'm doing something or if I'm picking up a bad habit, the older guys be like, hey, you don't do that. Do it this way. So like
You trust them? I mean, I'm not.
I mean,
trying to be
if they good, because as I was getting older, I would do the same thing. Like
I
if it
always
was
look
like
at
younger
old-
kids playing, we let them play, like run with us. If I see them do a move, I tell them like, if you do this, that'll work better. Like
But,
you giving them the
man,
game.
Nah, because remember when we were talking about how kids hear through their eyes, right? So if I see an old head who telling me that I ain't doing it right, first of all, my first thought, being real, is like, you old and you still playing. You must not have been so good or fundamentally sound. And this doesn't.
Not if we're giving you buckets.
But no,
the
you can
difference.
get buckets and doing it the wrong way. It's called and one. All them cats can get buckets. Like buckets ain't it. I'm talking about like a coach. I'm talking about like Coach K looking at you like, I don't give a damn how many points he's scoring. That boy, I can't count on him because he's not doing it the right way. So like when you are 9 playing against 9-year-olds and you doing it the right way, it's gonna pay off better going forward. You at 9 trying to cut corners. Okay, I can make the spin move work, but I can't like do it properly. I gotta just cut it so I can beat him. Okay, that works. Now you got great, but now you got a bad habit. And you know when them kids all level out, the habits start to show, and the habits is what separates
and
you.
the habits mean everything.
That's what separates you, not game.
I think both are right. I'm not like
Well,
what
Justin,
you're
I think
saying
what
makes
you're trying
sense.
to say is occasionally playing up. We're not talking about playing like
Yeah.
a year against 11-year-old. If you're 9
Right.
playing a whole year against 11-year-olds, it's you want to compete against them occasionally to
You
see
gotta
what
test
better
yourself.
looks like.
Oh yeah,
but also I
agree.
think it depends on the kid, because they're going to be kids who pick up bad habits and don't care to correct it because it works for them. But then you have other kids who are like, hey, this guy, he ain't in the league, but I'm playing against him in the park and he just destroyed me. I'm going to listen to him because whatever he's doing, like he's killing me.
But
I'm
what are your
gonna
ages?
pick up on that.
Where your game? Like, look,
I mean, that comes at any
Someone
age.
with a master's can be destroying somebody who's just checking in at undergrad. doesn't mean that they really got them. It just means you already been here to get it. Now I'm coming to get it, and then when I'm at your level, that's what we were just saying. What we were saying that like 30 minutes ago, like, don't judge me like you 22 and I'm 15. Daddy, what did you do at 20?
Shannon Sharp.
What? Where'd that come from?
You went somewhere else with that.
We got to turn. I ain't letting
But
that
you was talking about DP earlier when he
difference.
was talking about running. Yeah. No, I knew what you meant, but it was just two different points. But I knew what you meant.
That's my crazy ass mind. I'm sorry.
Golly, hold on. I'm mad that I don't get it.
You
My
talking about the
intrusive
age.
thought.
You talking about? He said 22, 15.
Richie from way downtown.
Kobe.
That was like a
Kobe
tick.
shot. Golly.
That was like a tick. It just came
Pull
out.
from half.
Yeah, like DP, like little Donald, you can't, like, Donald is what, 14? 16?
16.
Yeah, like
it's a big
comparing him to your
16-year-old.
22-year-old like accomplishments. That's like, at 16, is he better than you or no?
Oh, nah.
Not yet?
Nah.
In what ways? Nah.
Stronger than you.
Nah.
He definitely stronger than you, dog. You said you were
At
weak
that
at
age.
the combine.
At that age, I'm talking about.
The combine was when I was out of college. What are you
That's my
talking
point.
about?
So if you were weak at the
Upper
combine,
body, yeah.
if you weak
My
at the
legs was
combine,
strong.
I think you weak when you 16. No,
I think he's gonna be stronger than me by the time he gets out of high school because he has me working with him right now, and we're on a good routine that's gonna get him there. Yeah, but at this point, I don't think no.
What was you benching in high school?
what?
Who me?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't remember. Probably
80.
225.
No,
At 16?
and you couldn't bench no more at the
I was probably
combine.
doing more than that.
At 16, you was benching more than 225?
I don't
Shit
remember.
ain't
Because you
adding
said
up.
he's doing that now, right?
Nah, he's not.
Oh, he's doing 200, I think you said.
I forgot what we did.
I thought he said 145.
Nah. He said
This
200.
math ain't mathing. This math ain't
It
mathing.
was like 185. I think he did the other day.
Man, give that boy credit. He's stronger than you.
Oh no, he's been doing a great job these last couple weeks. Yeah, he has.
Okay.
But he ain't me yet. I was him.
Bitch, you ain't go to
got-
Michigan.
gotta talk
Stop
that
acting like
talk.
you was that dude. You weren't no Don Dada. As easy super cat man on you or no Don Dada. You know Don. I hate when dudes do
I
this.
just
But
wish-
they be hiding behind they play in the league. I'm like, bitch, you went to. Where'd you go? Weber State? Where'd you go?
But wait.
Columbia, nigga.
My point. I can say I wasn't that dude.
But to be
I'm
fair,
that
just because you
dude.
ain't go to a great college don't mean you weren't that dude.
Yes, it does.
No, because there's
Yes,
guys
it
who were
does.
elite that never
Yes,
that didn't
yes,
even go to college.
Yes, it does.
I was supposed to go to
Randy Moss?
Arizona or
Yes, it
Oregon.
does. No, Randy Moss was going to Miami and then got in trouble.
No, he was going to Notre Dame.
Keyshawn was going to go to Miami and then it got in trouble with Wisconsin. Nobody was raising their hand to go to West LA. West LA raised your hand and said your ass coming here. Dog, I don't remember. My era, everybody was going where they can go. Now, you don't know because these cats getting paid to go somewhere that don't sound as fresh. Like, I'm going to Texas Tech. Why you going to Texas Tech? Because it just gave me the most NIL money. Oh, okay. Well, I get it. Where'd you go again?
I went to Utah State.
Utah State.
Say it with your chest.
Utah.
What's the Utah State mascot?
You a 2-star.
Aggie.
Aggies?
Oh, they biting other damn school. With the A&M, you were a 2-star, maybe 3. Admit it. You couldn't have been a 4-star. Were you?
Okay, I was him.
That's all that matters, right?
That's good to get a kid.
I went all state in basketball and football my senior year. All league, first team all league in basketball.
Hold on,
and
slow
football.
down. All state in what state? California?
California in basketball and football my
So
senior
what
year.
state?
Basketball and
Puerto
football.
Rico?
He's known him his whole
I
life.
know. About what state?
Basketball
There's
and
a
football.
52nd state. Let me say
Basketball and football. All state.
Hold on, what? Not first team. Stop
First
that.
team,
You
basketball
were-
and football.
Oh, this is how you get catch. This is how you get paid.
I don't know if it was I don't know if it was I don't know if it was first team back then.
I'm gonna bet 'em right
No,
now.
they was
that
on
was
first
big.
team.
That's-
Who went first team and stuff back then?
Look, I went through all. I was not all state.
I'm about to say he stays Bozeman 2.0.
I was all city, not
I was all state.
second team on one and first team on one. You were all state.
Yep, all CIF section.
In both sports.
Wow.
Yep, both sports.
You
Went to
were him.
both.
He was him.
I went to both
why-
awards. Went to both award ceremonies.
But I think third team all state, which is kind of like you just
It's a
big in
lot
the
of
city.
kids, though. It's a lot of
reasons.
kids in
You
the
big
state.
Oh man, all
You
states
in
on
so much
No,
hate.
it is. Don't do that.
You got some
But
hate.
he
Hey, that was hate.
Yeah.
That was
Listen,
hate.
hold up.
People know about my basketball game though. You ask
I wonder
around.
why we don't know.
You ask around. No, I said people know about my basketball game.
Oh,
You ask
really?
them, yeah.
So when you start playing your senior year,
I ain't started playing football this sophomore year of high school. I
Okay.
was playing basketball.
And you
I
stopped
wish
playing.
my son wouldn't gave up basketball though, because it just helps so much with the
Oh,
footwork.
it's the best.
As an old lineman standing in front of people and stuff, and then just the shape, man. When I play basketball, I'd be so tired compared to football.
Yeah.
My body hurt different when I play basketball
Non-stop.
compared to,
Non-stop.
compared to
Great
football.
cardio.
So I just wish he would have kept playing that, because I think that's what helped me become so athletic. I know it helped me and helped me pick up football.
Absolutely.
So much.
You did 4 years of both in high school?
Yeah. No.
two.
I ain't. When I transferred to St. Bernard's my sophomore year, my first year playing football. I only did basketball my freshman year.
It's not too late for him to play basketball. I mean,
That part,
he's
just
still
to
in
get the
high school.
skill
He
set.
does
Yeah.
not. Talk to him after
but he don't want to.
Talk to him for me.
Guys.
You gave
I
up?
try.
You giving up, Daddy?
Oh,
I thought until he leave the house,
Sound
he
like
your
Buff.
mouse.
yeah, that's why I got him working
Yeah, but
out.
it would be
he don't
different
wanna
if he
play
were
basketball.
6'8". He's 6'3".
No, we're just doing it for athleticism, cardio, footwork,
Yeah, exactly.
agility,
you can get him a
awareness.
jump rope for that.
Nah, it's
You
not
don't have
the
to play
same.
basketball.
Yeah,
for
but
that.
Basketball
At this
different,
point.
especially
Nah,
being
you
a
gotta do
tackle,
this.
having to stay in front of somebody in basketball, then being able to stay in front of somebody on the football field and be able to use your hands.
Way
too.
There's a
easier.
lot of lateral movement in basketball.
Dog, there's not been one
That's why they call me
basketball
Sweet
player-
Feet.
Can't replace
Yeah.
that with
Adam
a jump
Feets.
rope.
Yeah, that's why you scored so many
I know, but
touchdowns.
how
Real
good
talk.
is he gonna get?
There hasn't been a basketball player ever who's converted to football that was not that good. I don't know the guy. Jimmy Graham on down. Jimmy Graham, Julius Peppers, Tony Gonzalez,
Antonio
Gates.
Gates.
Like, them dudes be toying with football. And respect to football, but come on.
But they already knew how to play football, basketball.
They knew how to play basketball or football.
Yeah, they already knew how to play basketball. Y'all are talking about dropping his son into basketball now.
Oh, I don't care if he ride the bench. He got to go to practice.
But he's still young enough.
still young.
to pick it up. He's only 16. He's not trying to get him in it for him to go to the league.
It's just
He's-
more about the skills.
Yeah,
and
he's
the
trying to get the fundamentals and the skill set that comes with it.
body movement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can pick that up in a year
Richie
or
picked up
two.
tennis at how old?
After sophomore year of high school.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
the real talk. That was the
Not
worst
too
thing
late.
I ever did. I played 1 year basketball at 8. I sucked. We won every game by a lot. We had 3 dudes that end up going D1, but I'm 8, so I don't know these kids. I'm just like, they're insane, and I suck. But I'm great at football, and I'm great at track. I'm going to stick to what I'm great at. And I should have stuck with basketball. Man, I got to the league. I'm not lying, dog. I didn't have that angle, that 45-degree angle movement. I had front, back, side to side. I didn't have those 2 there and those 2 back here. And linebackers have that. That's why they could do hit this, turn them hips and run. I was like, and I was just looking like, I remember me and Gonzalez had the conversation at the combine. I think we were in like an East-West game or combine. We were in the hot tub. Everybody was talking. Shut your shut. Shut your shut.
Always go like
You could just say we was talking. You ain't had to put the
we was talking.
everything else
Doing
on.
my back.
That's your answer, DP. He was in the back.
This is
It's therapy.
This is the life
Hey,
of the meat checker.
hey, can you put the tiger bomb on weird
What
right
they
here?
call him?
the meat checker.
The meat checker. What was the term?
At the time, it felt like we were balling. At the time, it felt like we were living.
Yeah, you were balling.
Did you ever play in the 3
Really
down?
tight, right? Free ball. Free ball.
Did you ever play in the 3 down?
Balling.
Did you ever play in the 3 down defense?
Yeah, he played
He
three
played
down.
in a down.
Three down. I'm like, no, they're 4.
I knew-
Oh, he meant
the down
3,
part.
4. Yeah, 3-4. In Buffalo, 3-4.
You played outside linebacker?
I played DN.
Okay, I'm about to say because you had no hips, you couldn't drop.
No.
Okay, cool. That's
They
all
tried to make me work out at the combine.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, give it to me. Give it to me. I
missed it.
I hate
missed
when I watch the show
Hey,
back and I miss
it
the
too.
joke.
I missed it too.
I hate that because I ain't got no headphones on. Turn me up in the headphones. What you
He
say?
said 3 down defense. He's like, you didn't know. He was like, he was playing that down defense.
played like-
Face down.
Face down. He was playing face down defense.
That's the way I like
Trying to work on
Yeah,
his
but
hips.
he said face down, and I said that ass up.
Yeah, I love that song.
He hit the face down. Face down.
Oh, stop, man. Y'all so see that divider. See, we back to the beginning of the show. Men can't have y'all so damn paranoid. Man, what do they
So
say?
you
How
can
many-
have the conversation.
Wait
You
a
just
minute,
got the joke
dudes a
going
game?
too.
How many dudes a game?
Marcellus
1 and
must
3.
have had a good week.
Why? I always have a good week.
Because he ain't on tilt like he was last week.
Oh yeah, no, he was backed up.
Oh
last week.
no! I'm still backed up. I don't got used to it though. hey, it's one thing when the water hitting the dam, it's like damn, and it's another thing when it's the water like man, fuck it, man. Just relax, just chill out, just calm down. Raging waters is calm. Oh yeah, I'm good. My phone still work. I just came to a realization. I was like, damn, I'm really like I'm like Al Bundy. Like all them shows we watched, like the Jeffersons. How many times did Weezy and George cuddle?
Never.
Like, never. And that's fine by me. So I'm going through the phases. I'm Al Bundy right now, so I'm kind of like mad
12
at Peg.
stages of grief.
I'm mad at Peg. Come on,
very
and Peg was
underrated
so
show.
fine. God, she was so fine. Oh my
Looking
boy.
back, you're like, damn.
I was looking then
That's
and
one
back.
of the most underrated shows, I think.
Oh,
You talking about Peggy?
oh yeah. It was rated though. No, Married with Children is historic.
Number one show.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying when you think of historically, like when people talk about like top
man,
shows,
baby,
nobody ever really talks about Married with Children, but it's one of those shows.
it is definitely one of
I
those
definitely
shows.
talking about. I love that show Beyond.
That show was great.
Great.
People
Yeah.
talk about Martin, people talk about Seinfeld, people talk about Friends. You very rarely hear somebody
good
bring up
point.
Married with
I
Children.
give you that. They're not on that tier
But it's
one.
up there with
Polk
those
County.
shows.
You know what they bring up? They just bring up Al Bundy. That's what it is.
Yeah, they talk about
They talk
Al.
about Al Bundy.
Al
True.
Bundy.
Or Christina.
Polk County.
Oh,
I follow
Bud.
the Instagram for it.
Yeah, she's super fine. Oh, I used
There's
to
a
love
whole
me. Oh,
Instagram
that
for
red
it.
Corvette.
Who?
Love her. Peg Bundy. She red.
Oh, I was like, I thought I meant.
Hey, I'm like you on that brand. I just went out of there. But they ain't getting none. And then
She had that little walk.
Jefferson's didn't get none. And then it gets really bad when you turn into like Sanford's son. You ain't even got her no more.
Archie Bunker.
She gone.
Well, Archie still had it. So Archie's before Sanford. And like it really did. And then it's like, you Fred Sanford, you just mad at your son and your kids. Then that's going to be me. MJ,
old
you
and
think
grumpy.
dummy. You think dummy. I'm just mad because I'm pinned up.
Arguing with Anna Marie's sister.
Y'all ain't seen that Marie's sister, have you? Wow. She has a beautiful sister. She got two, but one is like, and she knows it too. Yeah, I told her husband. I was like, man, all right, Canada, huh? This is what we doing up here. Huh? Who said Canada
I was
dry?
trying to figure out
Canada
where
wet?
this. I was trying to figure out where this was
Canada
going.
got some
Oh,
So
yeah,
she started
yeah,
telling-
this is so stupid.
It's gonna
Canada
go really
got
good
some
or really
beautiful
Man,
bad.
there's some beautiful people up there.
Canada got some
Golly,
beautiful-
like
Toronto
insane.
Toronto is
Toronto
loaded.
incredible.
I ain't been to Toronto, and I heard. I've been to
never been to
Montreal.
Toronto?
I've been
You
to
have not
Montreal.
lived. son.
Ooh, we used to go to Caravana every year
Yes.
in the early 90s before it moved to the lakefront.
Yeah.
It was going down Young Street.
Oh.
And I remember the first time I went, me and my boy were. We
Hold
was-
on. You see him? He said, me and my boy, he
Yes,
had so much
reminiscing
fun.
that whip.
He did that Acho whip. He was like, remember that? Oh, let me stop.
At one time, I was laid out in the middle of the street with a tequila bottle.
I can still smell Jessica.
She was young on this street. Dog, you hit that player there. Yeah. You hit that player stash.
Went for the whip.
He went for the whip. And let me nay-nay. Oh, watch me whip. Little nay-nay.
Those are deep bedded memories, Jack.
Man, stuff you can't say. I know.
I never went to Caravana, but I used to go up to Toronto all the time. We used to take the bus up there because they had
From New
used to
York?
have- yeah,
How long that take?
it's like 8 hours.
Damn. You slinging them keys or something.
Yeah, but the
Jesus,
bus
8
up there
hours?
used to be those coach buses. You know, the ones that have like the little TVs and all
Uh-huh.
that stuff on there. I think it was like $40.
You can't
Oh,
get that.
versus
It's
what was
like-
the flight cost?
I don't know. We were like 18, 19.
But
So
nobody
I wasn't
flying
even
up there.
thinking about flying there. I was just like, I'm in New York. It's a
Yeah,
straight
I
up.
get it.
Yeah, so we just jumped.
We
We would
drove
go as a
too.
group, like groups of us. Just-
Oh.
Yeah, we would
Boy.
drive to Detroit, either hang out in Detroit for a night or something, and then shoot from Detroit up into Toronto.
Yep.
And then y'all come back together, all 8 on the bus?
Yeah, we used to go deeper than that. We would pretty much get like almost the whole bus. It'd be like 30, 40 of us.
Ooh, I know that bus stank on the way back.
We all
must smell
bathed.
like-
We all bathed.
But
and
Dussy.
clean.
And hot Cheetos.
In New York state of mind.
And AM radio.
Oh, yes. Oh,
It was
man.
good times.
Dog, we used to fly from Colombia to L.A. Do y'all remember these off-brand airlines?
Mm-hmm.
Man, it was something that they own terminal, they own like website, and they were flying, no lie, it was a layover. New York was a layover to L.A. from like Libya or something. And no lie, because I get on there, this is like in 92 to 96, and you get on, I get on the flight, and it was the cheapest flight you could find. I mean, I'm going to L.A. for like 180 or something. And I get on there, and there's nothing but, I think, Libyans or whatever you want to say. And I'm like, where we going? And then I think Tel Aviv or something. I don't know where the hell. But
Lufthansa, is that?
yeah.
No, it had to be-
that was
had to
close.
be
Was it
cheaper
one
than
called
that.
like Value Jet or something like that? It was something
No,
called.
it wasn't
not
that.
like
Atlanta.
It was something I could tell people.
It was
I
something real
couldn't say
crazy.
Value Jet.
AirTran? AirTran, that's what it
I
was.
used to fly
I think it's
AirTran.
AirTran.
AirTran
Oh,
used.
from
This is like
Atlanta?
the ADD
Yeah.
episode because
From
we done changed
Atlanta?
topics
Yeah.
30
That
times.
little free upgrade. You get that little $50 upgrade in first class.
If on AirTran,
I
if you was
used to
under
fly to
21,
Tampa
they
to
had
Atlanta.
Oh, boy.
X-Fare. I don't know if you remember that. If you were on AirTran, if you were like, I think it was 21 or 23. If you were under that age, you got X-Fare, which was like the college price. And it was like $69.
That's why I took it. Got the college price. It was
It
cheap.
was dirt cheap.
Oh, I used to land and be so happy. It would be hot and,
And I think they became Spirit, if I remember
so.
correctly. I think that's who.
Do you
bought them
remember
up.
People's Express?
I remember that name.
Man, you could fly from Chicago to New York or Chicago to DC for $30 round. $30 each way, no advance purchase.
You used to fly on that?
But you had to go to the
Yeah.
airport.
That's
You had to go to
back-
the airport and book your flight, right?
That's
Yeah.
back when you had to mail by horse.
You could call it.
Was that like a cab? That shit sounded like a cab.
It basically
Go
was.
to the airport.
You would fly into
catch that one.
Y'all can't be talking when he talking, then we don't get to hear. Why y'all do that? What happened?
I
Another one?
asked him if he flew on that airline. He said, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, that's back when you used to have to mail by horse."
Orville Wright. He was Orville Wright. motherfucker. The Wright brothers.
Hey, it was pony, Smarty.
Yeah, he didn't even know.
You go.
Oh, it's cooking. The nanny up there making it, trying to overtake that fart.
no.
Oh, that's Chick-fil-A?
That's that Chick-fil-A.
What
We all like
is
this.
that?
We all like this.
No.
They done
Oh,
paused
they
the
don't
show.
got the value jet. They ain't got the value jet of DoorDash.
You know we hungry.
Hey, hold on. Who's I can only y'all don't know airplanes and airports when you can literally just show up to make
I
the
remember
flight.
that. I'm the youngest one
John
here, and I
Wayne.
remember that.
John Wayne, you
Yeah.
could park across the street from the terminal and run to
in.
your plane.
Yes. Okay, let me age you. All right, let me see if you go this far. You could smoke on the plane.
I remember
Yes.
that. I
Okay.
remember
Yep.
being on TWA, and there was a guy in front of us, and he was just
Dragging.
going down. My mother is like allergic to smoke, so I remember that vividly because he was just
Yeah. It
Blowing
was
it
stop at
down.
like row 33 or some shit like
Your
that.
mama allergic to smoking. Got a baby named Blaze. Let me see.
you created the blade.
Hey,
That ain't what I heard.
Cigarette
she,
smoke.
She just allergic to tobacco.
She allergic to tobacco.
That's
Yeah,
right.
she'll take a ganja bomb. All right, let me age you. All right, let's go even further. Who remembers when you could drive around with no seatbelts?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Now
Cars
y'all hit
didn't
your, y'all hit your
cars
wall.
didn't always have seatbelts.
Okay, but do you remember that?
Nah, that's before my time.
Okay. What about when you could be in the back of a truck and they didn't care about nothing?
Oh, yes.
Remember that?
Yeah, bouncing
On
around.
the
I mean,
pickup.
They still
You be
got some,
standing
that
like
still happens now.
they still got some states that's legal.
Yeah,
Really?
you can
It's
still
legal
do
in
that.
Utah.
Wow.
They
I'll
do
be
that.
wrong.
in
We used to
Mississippi.
drive to Idaho.
No
like,
car
hopping-
seats? They
We used to
ain't-
drive to
no-
Idaho, hop in the back.
Car
I'm like, I'm
seats.
not hopping in the
Didn't
back.
nobody have no car
They ain't had no
seat?
car seats.
This
kids.
was the car seat.
Yeah. Yeah. She give you a heart attack while she trying to stop.
Yeah.
Boy, sit down.
We used to drive 7 people in a Lincoln Continental from Chicago to Seattle.
Damn.
With the suicide doors. That one.
No, big, just the regular doors.
You don't
How many
remember that?
drive-bys?
But-
No, that's one of my favorite
There
cars.
was, there
the
was
Lincoln
6 of
Continental.
us in
that's
the
sweet.
family and my grandmother.
Wow.
And one person would sleep in the back window. This car was so fucking big. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, those Continentals.
It would be 3 in the front because you got that big sofa seat.
That long, you gotta go like this. You got
Well, nobody
you gotta
wearing no
coordinate to move it
seatbelt.
up.
That car.
Gotta coordinate.
Come on, lean. Everybody.
I know that
That's how my
picture.
Delta was in college. I had a 1972 Oldsmobile Delta in college.
Ooh, fresh.
Paid $500 for it, but that's how it was. I had to do
Delta
something like
88.
that.
Delta 88.
Now
That thing was
Oldsmobile ain't even
long
around no
and
more.
So, man,
Yeah.
Delta 88.
I used to love when it snowed.
Was it clean or was it broken down?
broken down.
Okay.
just
Same.
Oh,
$500.
Oh, I know that I had a Monte Carlo that
I
was a
sold
bucket.
it for
Same.
$1,000.
Oh, you came up.
I saw Monte Carlo yesterday. I was gonna send to you.
Training went out.
Clean.
Sold to
Black
Demolition Derby.
SS.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
when it snowed, I used to take it to the football parking lot,
I got
hit
one
them
of
donuts, be swinging that thing in them donuts in that football parking lot.
When in the league or are we talking about in
In
college?
college, when it snowed,
Mm-hmm.
I swing that thing.
Oh,
Campus
yeah,
police be
yeah.
coming.
Damn.
I was like, man, come on, please don't call coach. Please don't call coach. Like, keep doing it. All right.
What type of coach did you have? Because he got Chew, and I can imagine you weren't the worst on the team.
Oh no, I was good.
Yeah.
My first coach was an older dude, so a lot of the other coaches took care of stuff.
And he
And my
didn't-
second
yeah.
coach, he was kind of a little stricter, like kind of like, you know.
Which one you prefer? You like the old cat who didn't see everything, but the youngsters did?
Nah,
Or
I like the old cat
strict-
because my O-line coach there, I loved him.
he told you were
I
him?
love my other O-line coach who I still talk to too. So it's tough though. But the old guy, he we were the last one he coached. Put it like that.
Y'all killed him?
No, he was on his way out. He was on his way. He shouldn't be coaching. You should heard some of his speeches and stuff. It'd be like,
Give me one.
I don't even remember.
He old?
Oh yeah, it'd be
Oh,
bad.
I hate old man speeches. Except Marv Levy.
bad.
Marv Levy can give an old man
I'll
speech.
leave my headphones in.
Oh damn.
Oh, that's disrespectful. Man, you a ninja.
I look at his
YN
face.
looking ass.
Like right
You
now,
just a
I
YN.
was listening to music.
You not like you don't buy in. Like you are
That shit was horrible though.
you're like a renegade kind of. No,
Nah.
you're not a rule stickler.
I am. No, I stick to rules.
I stick.
I like a routine.
You're a I know you're
I'm
a
a
renegade.
routine guy.
You're a routine guy? No, you're not. Oh no, yes you are. Your routine is just a little different. I would say it's a little.
You don't know what my routine is, so don't even get into it.
First of all, I actually do because I listen to you. Look at you. You're so damn aggressive. You told me you used to watch film on Saturdays,
Here we
which
go
was
with that.
unique.
All right.
Like we had practice on
I ain't just
Wednesday.
say
I would like to
Saturday,
know
but
who
here
I'm
you
playing. Thursday, love to know him. Friday, yeah, it'll help. Saturday, you said you watched film. You said you saw pieces of it before, but you really took it in on Saturday. Were there weeks you didn't watch film at all and still play? Yes or no, Donald Penn? Gun to head.
My 14th year.
Damn, you waited that long? No, that's good.
My 14th.
Oh, it was earlier for
But
me.
it was only during league games where I played the guy already.
Yeah, I ain't knowing.
Yeah, so it was like the second time we played him.
Okay. Were there games where you actually didn't play your hardest? Plays not
no.
just because you knew it wouldn't impact. Like you actually were being counted on and you just didn't give it.
Nah.
Okay.
I had too much pride.
Okay. I've heard
And I
people
always
say that
wanted I
opposite.
always wanted that.
You want to get paid.
You gotta play good. I always try to put my best out there.
Play
I always
good,
wanted
get
to
out
make
the hood.
sure I was gonna get my spot up.
Okay.
Practice? Hell yeah.
You
All the
you
time.
robbed yourself of practice,
Oh, all the time. But games, nah. I used to
which
always
is
try to go hard.
preparation's the separation.
Fuck you, Marcellus.
No. You act like I practice hard.
He about
Like,
to make me feel bad.
oh, I didn't practice hard like that, and I'm mad.
I hated practice.
I hated practice.
I hated practice.
think
When
everyone
I
hates
got my
practice.
new coach in when the new coach came in college, and they were all talking about mad accolades and stuff like that, you know, first team all league, all this stuff. And I just hated practice. I was getting beaten practice by the dude, like just not caring. I remember that the O-line coach had talked with me before the first week. He said, "Hey, you supposed to be going to get recruited. Like,
Yeah.
you better step it up." And then I played the game. I'm talking about he graded me. I got in the meeting room next day. He said, "You know you done fucked up." I said, "What?" He said, "I'm about to be all over your ass in practice now."
I can see how you
He
can
said,
play.
"I know what the fuck you could do. You motherfucker." He cussed me out old country. I still talk to him today. He gave Donald his first offer.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
But
That's
yeah,
dope.
but he
he's
and he
still
stayed
college
on
coach?
me. I had to start practicing then. He used to, after that, he was on me. He's like, "This is the highest grade I ever gave anybody." Like he's like I
You a
bought out.
gamer.
I bought out that year going to my senior year. Bought out like it was big. Yeah, so
It happens.
What school is he at now?
he was just at UNLV. Now he's at Purdue. They just went.
Oh,
they got
nice.
the Purdue job.
He's
That's
got
a family
big
there.
schools.
Donald got a Purdue offer already?
No, he has. They ain't hit him for Purdue yet. They
Oh,
hit
he
him
got
at
a
UNLV. They ain't hit him at Purdue yet.
I mean, UNLV is still.
So, but yeah.
Sounds like it was a gamble. Anybody? A little risky. Good one. That could have fit. I forced it. This is what I want you to understand, Donald. You don't have to be so damn aggressive with me.
God, you got to first, because if you don't, you gonna keep going. So see how I shut it down? You see how I shut it down when I get aggressive? You stop, and then if I don't, you
You big as shit. I
You'll be
don't
on me
know
for-
if you really taking these
you
jokes
be
right.
on me for 10
You know
minutes.
what? He's also not the one that is going to fire back at you like that.
Yeah.
So that's, I guess that's
He
his
actually
defense.
I
fires
only
back.
got like 2-3 jokes on it.
That's what I'm
why.
saying. He ain't got
I
missiles.
don't like
I'll
saying
go
the same
backwards with
stuff
you.
over and
You
over.
got missiles and you got gunplay. He just got bombs. It take him forever to load them shits up. I'm like, I'll drop 30 missiles on this plane. Back. Whole country
Like it's over already. By the time you come
But
back,
with you, I gotta keep going, firing. I gotta go grab this, throw a damn ninja star, and he's still going. Do y'all remember the
He
group
throwing out
text?
gay shit to try to get you off and shit.
but he's the same way.
No, I am not you. You are him.
He is the same way. That's why we do it. That's why we.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna let you.
You
I'm gonna let you
are literally
finish.
the older version of me.
Blaze fires back. You look for jokes like every intro.
Right, thank you.
You just look up and down at people.
Thank you. No, I don't agree.
He is agreeing with me.
No, he's agreeing with me because we're saying something different.
Listen to what he just said.
Blaze fires back.
He said he's agreeing with me.
You go looking for jokes.
Yes, I'm on offense.
Like you start on his shirt just to start, just for no reason. Every time we get the introduction, you're on one.
Yep.
Somebody sitting right here.
Yeah, that's my
You
love
might
language.
get them late.
Jokes.
You start off here.
These jokes is my
But I
love
also
language.
know that's what you're gonna do.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Because that's how you interact.
That's how I start. Right. But you gotta admit, okay, if we had to say like joke count or like going back and forth count.
You won.
I'm on offense and a little defense. You on a lot of defense and some offense. But if you had to add how many plays, you do more. Because you don't stop when we in front of each other. This dude... We gotta put everybody on the group.
Let's get as mutual people. Because we're both we gotta exclude ourselves out of it because I feel different. So you gotta ask him.
I will. Our group text. What is going on? and look, I don't have a lot of these interactions and beefs with anybody. It's just me and you. You have
no beef.
Well, I don't mean beef like in a negative way. I mean like we going back and forth.
I
we
ain't
disagree.
even part of the group chat.
Me neither.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta put y'all in it so y'all can get some witness to this.
Hey, you know they talking about us in that motherfucker.
Eugene started
bad as hell about us.
Get on Eugene
Ain't
because
no
he put us in it.
Now he's trying to blame Eugene because you know they talking bad about us.
Y'all in the group chat.
No, they not.
Outside of us, you and him.
No, they not.
No, I mean no.
No, they not.
We went out one
you
time
and
been out
Terry.
since.
Y'all are in group chats outside of.
But that's
But we're now the show has a group chat without them. That's messed up.
That started.
And
Our
Eugene,
group chat
grab
started
the
off
mic,
of a
Eugene.
dinner.
Why you do that, Eugene?
Did I start?
Yes, you did.
But he started off
That's
of a
fucked
dinner
up.
because we were talking about
that was
eating.
yeah.
Why you letting him off the hook? Let him play victim.
I'm not. I'm just stating the fact.
He
get
know
invited
who
to
else
dinner
is on
either.
the damn.
No,
we
that
didn't
shit.
get
I just
invited
said
to
that
dinner
because I didn't
either.
want him to think it was.
Actually, it
personal.
started over pickleball.
Did it?
I thought it
We
was the
ain't get
dinner.
invited to
I thought it was the
dinner.
dinner.
We ain't get
Dinner
invited to
too.
pickleball.
Damn, it's getting
They
worse,
talking
Eugene.
shit about
You want
us?
to talk?
No, all I got to do is at you guys.
All right,
simple.
let's get back to this group text. You have this. I use the word beef. People always tell me it ain't beef. I'm like, it's beef. This is my beef. It's nice, positive
Real
beef.
quick, right before you get into it, I just
here
want
we
to
go.
say, we're talking about two different things. I'm talking about
We are not.
on the show and just our natural conversation here.
Yeah.
You're talking about the group text.
I'm
That's
talking about
something
life. I'm talking about your ass. I'm talking about everything. And listen,
Group text feels like the show with you.
the show is like
The show never ends.
This is it. Admit it. You and Hatch have had a thing before. Now we know Hatch is coaching now, so he ain't gonna be here a lot. But you and Hatch have had it. You're back and forth, right? The show has come to a halt to let you guys work those things out, which is great. You have also had that with me.
We've all had that with each other.
We all you have also had it with Eugene.
When?
You just had it the other day.
Because you talking about the show. I thought you was.
The show is life. Show is life.
Got you.
You have had it with Richie. I have not had it with any of those guys but you. So now your turn.
I'm also the one that would challenge you.
But no, that's good for me. But why the other four?
Because you the
No,
only
no,
one that will
I
say
have nothing
something.
to do with this
I'm
now.
gonna tell you why.
No, you and him. You and Hatch.
Me and Richie don't. We ain't had.
Y'all have had it on there before. Yeah, you have.
Some of the earlier
Very
Yeah.
rare.
On the group text.
Yeah, it's not like a common.
But
it's
it
not
hasn't happened. Now, I'm only saying it's happened. Yes, it's okay. I just want to ask.
But this is not a fair assessment because what you're doing, you're talking about us having conversations about subjective topics. So if he's giving me his opinion, I'm giving my opinion. We're not beefing. We're just having a conversation.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna throw that word out because I knew you're gonna try and hyper focus on it.
I'm not even.
You guys get contentious for hours on group text. You and Eugene wrote back 9,900.
It was a good conversation. though.
hilarious.
Like
This past
hours.
weekend, it was all.
That was the longest
It was
one
on.
of them all.
But there's been like several.
Hey, you want to just go get some?
The top
some
five?
drink and water?
I just realized.
Let's get some Chick-fil-A.
I mean, bathroom break.
Was it 3 hours?
Hours.
Yes, 3 hours.
I didn't even realize that.
I know. And
just
you
feel- we
just
just
went
feel
3
left out.
hours with me because I was watching the game with you.
I'm gonna get a
Well,
drink.
we were all
Okay.
watching.
I'm gonna get a drink.
You and
While
I
y'all talking
kind of
about this,
went
we
there.
gonna get a drink. All right,
Oh, y'all stupid. Hey, y'all go get a room. Go get a room.
me back.
You have had this extended back and forth with everyone.
Blaze
and-
was at home by himself.
Is that what it was?
So he
I was home by myself.
Yeah.
I had time.
So he had time.
I had time that day.
And he was bored. It
I
wasn't nothing
was.
on TV.
Yeah, because normally I'm not sitting there for hours doing that.
I don't know. It's happened several times, so
No, that
I
was-
don't know if
that-
you're always
that
home.
was like a long time, but
Yeah.
I was sitting there watching the game, so I was like, I'm not doing nothing.
Not a game been off because
I'm saying when we
I logged off when I said the game's off. I said I'm not talking about the game because the game's off.
No,
We
when
can-
you logged off, the game was still going. Because remember, you came back, it's like, oh, the game's still on.
Oh, I did. And then
Right.
y'all kept going. But then y'all kept going.
Yeah.
What is it about you? I just want to, just discovery. Like you get into it with a lot of people. And you can call it what you want, beef, not beef, pork.
I enjoy
Chicken.
good conversation. What we were talking about was just a debate on sports, and we weren't like, it wasn't nothing that serious.
It is, you sorry to say, for
The whole
hours you're just
conversation was
talking?
about sports. That's literally what it was about.
But that is serious. What do you mean not serious?
No, it's not. That's what we talk about. We got a whole show here about it. That's what we talk about.
We do
sports
not.
all the
We
time.
actually talk less sports than
right,
more
but
sports.
that's a common thing that we always
See, you're
talk
showing
about.
me more that there's a thing in there. I don't know. Okay, you
We
keep trying to
talk about
term it.
sports.
You talk for 6 hours back and forth on group text, and it's not serious. What are you talking about?
Nah.
I don't mean serious like your life's dependent on it. I mean like it means something to you.
No, I think you're making it bigger than what it is. Like
6
when we-
hours, I've never done that in my life. I'm not on no group text where there's 6 hours of the same through line of conversation
Right,
with
but
one person.
We're not talking about 6 hours nonstop. There's breaks. This time we were texting during a game. We're talking about things that are happening in the game.
And after.
That's just like if we would
And
have been doing the
after.
same thing if we were sitting
No, we would
here
not.
watching
No,
the game.
I guarantee you we wouldn't. Now, after too, I'm just asking you a question, but you are evading it.
I'm answering it.
You're not. You get into it with everyone else. No one else has that on their resume. I just asked why.
I don't think that's true.
Top five. Okay, tell me this. Top five
I just-
longest group text exchanges. Who's in every one of them?
Because I think
Who's in every one of them? It's not even that deep.
I think
I
you're
don't know why
grouping
you-
everything together. That's why I'm saying I don't agree because you're grouping debating beefing, and just regular conversation, like
Whatever it is. So you're the
If
most
we're
text-
talking about a game and the game is on for 3 hours and we're talking about the game.
But before
then
the
that's
game, it
normal.
was Kobe. Kobe is not in the
I
game.
ain't talking about Kobe in weeks.
But
What you talking about?
the point is, I'm giving you your top five.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm asking. I'm actually.
I'm answering.
I'm inquisitive and I'm actually curious. Like, what is it? Like, what's going on? Like, you really like the is it a debate? Is it like I'm gonna win? Is it like these fools are fools?
No, I'm just
what is
giving-
it?
I'm just
Because you're in the top five and you got all five.
I just like to state facts. So
on
if
subjective
you look in the
subjects.
conversation between
on
me and Eugene,
subjective subjects,
and
you want to stay fast.
Here's what's funny about that. In the conversation with me and Eugene that was going on, I didn't realize it was that long. But even when he was saying things, Richie was jumping in at certain times. I mean, like
Richie jumped in and fueled the fire.
And like Eugene was
Gotta
like, no,
stoke it. Gotta stoke it.
right.
Y'all dying out.
Eugene was like, Eugene, you're wrong. You're wrong. He was jumping in and doing it. So he was saying things that were just false. So I'm like, all right, here. And I'm like sending him the facts
Gene
of what
Gene was talking about
sending them
something he
clips?
hadn't even seen.
right.
Well, no,
But then
they
I
were
get the
questions.
blame
They
for
were
doing it.
questions. They were questions.
No,
There were questions.
It was questions to lead the conversation.
Right.
Yeah, yes.
So they were like
I-
passive aggressive.
It was
questions.
passive aggressive questions for sure.
So they weren't really questions.
Okay, but I love all our peripheral discussions. I
how you
have
flipping
one
it.
question. Why are you in the top five of every longest group text? You're in every one of the five. I just want
It's
to.
only four
know
of
the
us in
answer.
there.
What? Oh, somebody help me. He won't answer.
Justin's the little brother of the family. That's what little brothers do. That's what.
I don't have any brothers,
what
so I
I did
didn't
to
get
my big brother. That's what every little brother does to their big brother.
So he's the little brother on the rocks. You're the youngest.
He's the youngest.
But
Who's
let
second?
me tell you what mine
You're
with
second?
his last long because what he does is he'll say something.
They still talking about a group chat?
No, we
yeah,
just talking about in general. We talking about in
I'm about to get out too.
We talking about in general. See,
got
he
the
just
answer.
did. See, he just did it again.
Yeah, we
He
got the
just did.
answer. I wanted the answer.
See, that's what he does. He'll start something, right? And then when you challenge it, if he's wrong, he just acts like nothing ever happened. So then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna let that slide.
let's go.
I'm not gonna let that
Let's
slide.
go then.
You're not gonna come
I got
in
my
here.
answer, but now I'm about to give you a question.
No, but That's
what am I wrong on? We talked about Shedeur. I was right about Kobe.
I mean, I don't have a specific thing right now.
Oh, okay. I know you don't.
I'm speaking in
Talk
general.
about none of that in here. We don't talk about Shedeur.
Oh, let's do Shedeur right now. That's what this started off with because we were watching
He gonna
Shedeur.
switch that shit quick. He do
that's
that
what he
shit too. He'll do that shit
You
fast.
his ass. Okay,
When you got him,
him,
he
he'll
switches
switch
up
quick.
real
Hold that
quick.
shit all the
And
time.
then if you keep talking, he's gonna be like, "See, you don't know how to let it go."
Y'all really?
That's because you ran out the conversation.
Hold on.
I wanna hear about
Hold
this.
on. What were we talking about? What was the conversation in the group text about? Shedeur, right?
Just now?
No, the group text. What was the group text?
I
6
don't know.
hours.
Oh, that was
I don't know.
Shedeur.
Thank you. Thank
don't know.
you. He's saying I'm evading it. I literally said, let's talk about Shedeur. And now, see?
He's talking about what he said is you evade conversations when you're wrong.
You just said we had a group text about Shedeur, and I said, let's talk about
You're
it.
singling it to Shedeur. I'm talking about in general. What he said is you get back to the corner or something you don't talk about. You evade. You change the topic real quick.
Give me one.
Or you say so.
Yeah, I
you,
say so.
you get
I
out
ain't
of
fighting.
there.
I ain't fighting.
And what was the
See,
Kobe
his thing is
conversation?
when he's done talking
Yeah.
about it, he thinks everybody else is supposed to be done talking
No,
about it.
I
It don't
do
work
not.
like that.
I do not. I don't end the group text.
You got too much beef, dog. 'Cause I told somebody else. I told somebody else filming the show with you, and they was like, I said, what's up with my dog? Because you know me, I'm quick. They said, nah, he cool. I said, oh yeah, I know.
Oh, that
he
mean
is.
I ain't cool. Who's
I
that?
said, I know he is. I handle it.
Oh yeah, okay.
He gonna
I
say-
love it. Yeah,
say
they ain't gonna say
off
nothing to
air.
I
me.
know that
Say
nigga
it
I was
off
little.
They, I saw somebody yesterday. I'm gonna spare him out, but
And
maybe
now,
not.
I wanted to say what you
And I
do.
rubbed his head.
Player.
I want to say what you
Nah,
do.
He a correspondent. I was like, "What's up, big dog?" Oh,
I got
hey,
your
how you
back,
doing?
though. I
We
got
talking
your
in a
back.
second. I was like, we ain't gonna talk. I guess we ain't gonna talk.
Oh,
I don't fight, so they boxed in. Like the only thing you gonna do is either get loud or try to argue, or you gonna have to just give in. Like it ain't that seat. That's
you
it.
used to fight.
No, I didn't. I had a fight since 11th grade.
Like grandma.
Are you serious?
He always said he was never a fighter.
Oh no,
He just argumentative.
no. You're argumentative.
That's
I am not
argumentative right there.
Yeah, both.
he just did it.
Somebody told
Refuting?
me that they saw you beat up 3 people at one time outside of a bar.
Oh, dog.
That was
I
Shaq.
have heard things I've done.
And this was only a couple of. I was like,
Yes.
Marcellus. I
Yes.
said he doesn't. He
weren't
doesn't
talking
like
about
to
Willie.
fight.
Last sentence. You've heard of
He'll
things.
hear that later.
And they were like, well, he must have used to because I watched him beat up 3 more.
I have heard
Someone
some
who
bar
has to make a
stories
story.
about
I
you.
just want to hear you finish.
Oh, I give you 2. The 2 that I give you 2. One is a little deeper, so let me save that one. The first one is I remember getting called. I'm in San Diego. My boy's blowing me up, and I don't ask. I don't like talking on the phone, so I'm just like, what? And then finally, I was like, damn, they blowing me up. It might be something bad. Let me hit it. Wiley, come on out. Let us in. What? What are you talking about? Oh man, we outside your party. We outside the club. They said it's your party. Let us in, dog. It's crazy out here. I said, bro, I'm in the bed. What you talking about? He said, hell nah, you lying. You just don't want to come out here. Everybody say this is Wiley party. Hey, what, he ain't coming out? And I was like, dog, I'm really at home. I'm not having a party. I don't know who lied to you. And he was like, oh, hell no, fuck it. And then hung up. And some place was promoting that I was having a party or something that I wasn't, right? So I remember that one because everybody else who I would see that went was like, why didn't you speak? Where were you? And I was like, why did y'all talk about I did not have that party? So that's a lighthearted of people who have put me in places I ain't even been.
That's when you know you big time.
Nah, that's when, well.
Yeah,
Legendary.
that is big time.
Legendary. Capital.
All legendary.
Just
All
for
caps.
promoters being shiesty. You know how they
All
do it.
caps.
Good callback. Good callback.
All caps. That was a great one, huh? Yeah. All right, here's a real one, though. I've told this story, and I'm going to keep it short because it's too, I want to get into Shedeur. Yeah, I do. I was in Buffalo arguing with a girl. I was like,
No, not you.
oh, yeah, me arguing. Yeah, I can argue with a girl. No, she actually argued with me more, and I'm like, oh, God. So I guess I evade. You're right. So then my Spidey sense kick in, Compton kick in. I'm 6'4", 280, playing for the Buffalo Bills, living in a neighborhood that nobody looked like me except the Bills. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, God, this girl. And she just making, how somebody is woofing, and you could tell this is more than just your woof. You trying to get a scene to get the wolf pack here. I just smelled it. I was like, she doing the most. She in my house. So then I'm like, finally, I leave the house, and she in the other room still yelling, going crazy. And I walk outside, the whole neighborhood outside, and I'm like, damn, I look bad. All stereotype, right? I'm like, football player.
Checking all the boxes.
I'm checking every box. I'm making boxes other, you know what I mean? I'm checking that one. And then I'm like looking at my neighbors, because, these are the same people that when they cousins come into town, hi, Marcellus, didn't know if you were home, but, sign something. They give me some apple pies. Now they looking at you like, oh, I knew it. You know, one of them. And I'm just like, they're like, everything okay? I was like, rhetorical? Like,
It was that loud outside of your house.
Oh, yeah. She going hamburger. So everybody in the neighborhood coming outside, and then I'm there. And then she literally, same time, she comes to the window. Meanwhile, the police have now pulled up and are walking towards where we are. And they're like, what's going on here? And she screams out, help, help. Marcellus Wiley's up here hitting me. I need help, help, help. And I'm literally next to the police. Without that, now, if I'm walking out the door 10 seconds after that,
Cooked.
I'm certainly on the grill. I don't know how much Fahrenheit on my ass.
Chicken.
But I was outside with the police, and police was looking at me like, he said, we got you. We get it. And I was like, wow. So I've been places where I ain't been.
What did they do?
Oh, nothing. They just talked to her.
They didn't take her out the house like you do.
Oh, yeah. She had to go. But the point is, nobody got arrested. There ain't no news blotter, no nothing, because I ain't do anything. But more importantly, and it's so weird because I was like, damn, I should be pressing charges against her. But for what? She did hit me 11 times. So I give you that. I got hit 11 times. But I'm a dude, and I'm like.
You counted them?
Boy, I had some D-line in me. I'm like, what the fuck?
In that situation, all you can do is count it.
Yeah, I'm like, God dang. I'm like, God dang. But what I wanted to do is press charges, but then I'm like, I don't even want this out.
Right.
So that's part one. And then part two is like, this is stupid maybe, I don't know. I was like, I ain't hurt. Like, she ain't hurt me. But she tried to fuck me. You know what I mean? She tried to get me.
How long did y'all date? How long did you know her?
Knew her before that, like a year.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's still
But
good.
There were no red flags before, or it was just like
You know where I'm from, they all
It's
blue.
always red flag.
okay.
No,
blue flags?
I'm optimistic. I always turn somebody good to bad. At least stupid. That was a good one.
She had that killer?
All my flags blue.
She had that killer.
No, I mean, at the end, I didn't even know what a red flag
the
was.
craziest ones
She had
got
that
the
killer.
Got
best.
that snapper.
Yeah.
Craziest ones are the best
He
ones.
said,
No,
man.
you know what? But to your point, me, because when I'm knowing that it's all right, I'm done. I just be like, I'm done, and I'm not dissing you. I'm just like, I'm good. And then people hate that when they still ain't done and you done. Oh, they
Or
hot.
when you got the last word, too.
Yeah.
Not having that.
She was pissed. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm sorry. All right, can we get to Shedeur now? Because I got to hear some Shedeur
But wait a
stuff.
minute.
Oh, yeah,
I
go.
heard that this person said they were with you and Willie McGinnis, and they were at a bar.
That's why I said it was Willie. Y'all heard me? I said it was Willie.
In the South
Yeah,
Bay.
you mixed up.
Damn.
Or something.
I
And
heard
y'all
a
got
story
into
about the
something,
two of them in the bar, too.
and you got into a fight, and you beat up 3 dudes outside of a bar. And I was like, are you sure it was Marcellus?
I
They were like,
guarantee it.
Richie, I watched him.
I
beat
guarantee.
up 3
Whoever
dudes.
that is.
I know the
let's-
flip side to that story. The other story where Willie McGinnis got him up off you.
That's what I was about to say. Willie, 2 different times in my life have gotten people off me, and not like physically. Like one time, my boy was doing the most. I had a new Lexus. Why is that important? Because we were
Right.
Why you
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
that?
no real shit. So we in the it's Santa Monica and like Fairfax. They used to have that club that you had to go upstairs and then you had to park across the street. And so we parked across the street, Lexus, and I had a GS, the Bubble Eye when it
Bubble
first
Eye
hit.
Lex.
Oh, I was like one of the 2 or 3 out here. It was stupid. I'm feeling it. I park right here. And then, so when I got a car like that, I know extra attention on me. So I'm like, I'm subdued. I'm like, hey, how's it going? I'm giving everybody thumbs up. It's like, oh, I want to see. I ain't stunting on nobody because I know how they feel. So I'm like, all right. But I'm with my 2 boys. And Rat and D, he in the back hollering at every girl he could just because he in the Lex. And he started hollering at girls that was obviously with dudes and with gangsters and had boyfriends. He just rapid fire. Somebody gonna take this. He lit. And I was like, dog, DR, I kept saying, come on, man. Finally, he's like, what? He wanted that funny, silly drunk. Ain't nobody tripping. I'm having fun. I swear the music started playing. I was like, durner. I'm looking in the rear view. I'm looking in the side view. I'm just looking around. I'm like, nobody's smiling no more. My car ain't fresh no more. And then these dudes is coming up, and they coming up where DR at, and then they woofing, and DR start talking back. They going back and forth. And I'm like, no.
And he in your new car.
Yes, right here. And the passengers, what's that? No, the driver's side back seat. He right behind me, and I'm right here. I can't go because, you know, it's all that traffic, everybody there. And I'm like, and I can't jump out because then they're going to be thinking, what's up? And I'm like, oh, God. So I'm like, I'm stuck. And literally, one of the dudes was like starting to do this. And I'm like, I am not about to get blasted. This is in slow-mo. I'm like, I'm not about to get blasted right here. I am not about to run and down. I know I'm getting blasted. I was like, what the fuck is going to? And then literally, Willie McGinn is coming. Hey, y'all, chill. Oh, that's a little Wiley. What's up? He's like, get up out of here, man. What y'all over here doing? And they was like, oh, you know what? And they just did it like that. But they were ready to go get him, which was going to get me. That was one incident. Another one was like with Suge Knight. Willie McGinn is my. I just start tithing to this mother. Like 10%. Oh, Willie Mack knew everybody. Everybody knew Willie. That's what it was. And he's just big, man. He's just so bigger than life, man. I told y'all this story.
Cooler than a fam too.
Huh?
Big Willie cooler than a fam too.
Oh yeah. But
is he from LA?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. The other one, man, was like Suge was mad at me because I got the best table in the club, and then I had two of them. I had the back. It was at the gay club that is the #1 club.
It all makes sense now.
I wasn't gay that night, damn it. The Abbey, #1. They say that's the #1 liquor sale in the country.
#1 club of any kind in the country.
In the country, yeah, big time.
Damn,
so
Monica?
It's still open.
It's still open.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we used to go on the straight night, and Game used to freestyle up in there and all this stuff. Like it was like early 2000s or something, and we were like just chilling. So anyway, Suge is coming. I'm already there because I go to clubs early, and I'm like, I got the time. I got pop. And then all of a sudden, I just started noticing people moving different around me, like the manager, the waitress, bottle server. They looking different. Like before, they just, Marcellus, you need this. And all of a sudden, they kind of like, I'm like, what? Then somebody say, can you move your table? And I was like, I've been here like an hour and a half, 2 hours. What do you mean move my table? For what? They was like, well, someone wants it. And I was like, so y'all gonna sell me all the liquor and then just kick me out to somewhere else? I pay for the real estate, not just the liquor. Hell nah. So I ain't that drunk. The more I drink, the more I think. I'm like, no. Then they were like, it's Suge Knight. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta give up one of these tables. I was like, oh boy. And it's so funny because I knew Suge, but then I really knew Suge because his college coach at UNLV was my coach with the Chargers. He used to always call us both teddy bears. Like, y'all both some teddy bears. Y'all ain't scaring nobody. So I used to like kind of know him. And I was like, oh man. But I was looking at him and I was like, I don't think he looked like he want to know me tonight. He want this table. So I was like, hey, what's up, man? Oh, you got the table? Yeah. So then they squished me a little bit to the other one. And I had two tables. Now we all at one table. The girls kind of looking at me a little different. They're like, their knees all touching down. They're like, shit, it's tight. I'm like, God dang. I feel bad. But look, I
got
know.
manhandled in front of them.
Oh, yeah. I get punked real quick. As long as I go home. I got an MJ to have one day, right? So I'm like, nope. And then Nan, he was like, yeah. Like, they were like, can he get the other one too? And I was like, oh, no, I'm not that. I ain't no hoe. I was like, no, he can't have both. But
he got both.
No, he didn't get both. But the club was ending.
Marcellus like, I was tired anyway. I was tired.
I got workouts.
I was quiet.
I got workouts.
Before he left,
I was talking again.
Hey, he was like, you want this table? This table? Right here?
You're kind of right.
You with this bottle too?
I'm gonna leave her too.
It's like, Suge, oh, here you go. Okay,
It's like bubble bars. It's like bubble bars.
Hold on. I did no. So I had two. They put me at one. The other one was in the back, like behind it. Like we were all front row, and then the other one was behind it. I did go to the other one in the back way more than that one. I wasn't gonna be standing next to Suge doing all that. And I mean, he had his boys with him, like, you know what I'm saying. So he from Compton, I'm from Compton, all that. It's like I know a couple of the cats, but they kind of like on some. Yeah, I know you, but right now I'm working. Right. Yeah, and I got my flag down, and you know, so I'm hanging there, and now
they're red and you're blue.
Yeah. People I know are blue. Yeah, don't get me shot up.
They're just trying to get you indicted.
What's up now, partner? So then I'm laughing because all my girls is
got them both right now.
Yeah. Neutral. Hey, Suge, wherever you at. No, all them girls stayed up in front with him because it's Suge Knight. Yeah. and they at my table, and I'm in the back looking like I'm just like, I'm scared. I'm just like, whatever. So I'm going back and forth a little.
You paid for his table, pretty much.
Yeah, I charged it all to the game. I charged it to the game. Wait, I thought it ended there.
It's called the go home tax.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember this.
He checking in.
Yeah, you go home safe tax.
I remember leaving, and I remember seeing game, and I said, man, that was dope or something like that. I just remember something like quick. And then anyway, I had a white Phantom, and there wasn't that many at that time. I'm early on that. And it's right in front. So I know Suge mad. Because if he wanted that table, I know he wanted that parking spot. And I had that parking spot, right? Because I got there early. I ain't bigger than him. I just got there early. And so then I get to the car, and I'm parking lot pimping. You know, I'm hollering. I'm like, what up? That car couldn't start fast enough. I wish it was a Tesla. It would have been started before I got in that button. I hit that, you know, that little button. That little girl popped up. That angel popped up. I'm like, I'm ready to go. These people were in front. And now these people are Suge's people. And then Suge walked by, and when he walked by, you know how you be sitting here and you're like looking, and then it's like your mirror, but he ain't far enough yet. So then he get into the mirror, and I just see him shaking his head as he walking, and then other cats that was with him coming this way. I'm like, oh, these
okay.
Yeah, it's okay, cake. I'm like, no, I said, this ain't for me. And I'm like, it feels me-ish. I'm like, no way. I said, no way. I was like, and they just like, yeah. And they were like, ooh, this nice. I'm
That's
like,
the setup.
I was about to say, I was like, this don't feel like compliments. Like, none of this shit. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm about to get blasted. I'm like, I'm about to get messed with. I said, they ain't gonna blast me right in front of this club. I was like, but
What you got on my 40,
hell
homie?
nah. First of all, if I call Tiki, it never ends. Second of all, I ain't got time to call Tiki. I'm sitting here like, I'm trying to just look calm enough where y'all think I ain't on your scent, and y'all like, all right, we punked him enough, let him go. And then, guess who comes? Willie McGinnis.
Wow.
Right there. Willie like, what's up, what's up? He's like, oh, Wiley good. And I was like, oh, yeah, little man, cool, he cool. And, you know, we just saw him in there. We were just kicking in and stuff. I'm just like, yeah, whatever they say, I did. Let me up out of there.
Wait, did he walk up because he sensed what was going on, or he just happened to?
On that incident, I did not come back and forth with Willie on that. I just was like, Willie, you came at the right time. Thank you. He was just kind of like more like, what's up, Wiley? And then I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing, because I didn't know. I didn't want to put it on him, and then he'd be like, and then they'd be like, oh, what you really doing? So I didn't put it on him. The first one, absolutely. The second one, I think it was just good timing. And I was like, this is my guardian angel, dog. So I take it like it is.
Pay them tides.
I got a story for you that's like that. So me and my brother were with the Hughes brothers, right? So our office on Sunset, everybody used to come all the time.
You ain't got the story. This ain't that story.
This is it's a big story. So this dude, do you remember the movie Life?
Yeah.
Remember the big dude? You gonna eat that cornbread? Bear?
Oh, yeah.
That was my boy, Bear. And he used to come in the office all the time. We would kick it, and one thing we would always do is sneak up on each other and smack each other in the back of the neck. Neck respect.
Flags ready.
Yeah.
This is going. Oh no, you say something.
You mean like this?
You didn't say
or like this?
You didn't say. You said.
How you doing? You got me like this? Oh, for real?
You didn't say come about 5 times.
That's one of the best scenes ever. He's like this or like this?
Get your hand on me, man.
Said
Chris Tucker.
that big boy is coming and smacking me on the back.
He's just smacking you on the back of that neck.
That's some 70s shit, though. That's some 70s game.
That's some frat boy 70s shit.
Yeah.
So I'm at the rap party. I mean the premiere party for the movie Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Martin Lawrence's party. Everybody is there.
Oh, that's big.
Everybody. And I'm there early, open bar, you just tip in or whatever. And I'm already kind of buzzed.
Yeah, say it.
And I see Bear at the bar. So I walk up to him and I smack the back of his neck.
Oh no.
Out of context.
And it turned around and it was Suge.
But it's ain't.
Are you serious? You should have led with this story.
No.
What? Are you colorblind?
If I'm lying, I am dying.
Poking the bear.
Anybody who knows me will tell you that this is factual.
Okay, what year is this now?
This is probably 96.
Oh, this is some good.
He should.
Still prime Suge.
Prime Suge.
It's a prime Suge.
Prime Suge.
Pac's still alive.
So I
baby.
smacked the back of the head, and he turns around and it's Suge, and all of his boys went. Whoop. Everybody puffed up like puffer fish.
How you get out of
Suge
this?
looked at me, I looked at him, and my mind went a million miles an hour and said, mind scrambled him. I said, Suge, it's me, Richie, from Underworld. We just had a meeting. And he looked at me, and I just looked at him, and he said, oh, hey, little homie. And he gave me a hug. He's like, drinks on me the whole night.
What?
Boy.
Shut it. And hold on. Obviously, you didn't have that meeting. Obviously, you
No,
didn't.
I had just met with Suge.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because we had.
I thought he
I
played
thought
the
that was a
Hollywood role.
finesse. Yeah. That was a hell of a move if that worked.
Oh.
Yeah. Because we had an artist named Trina who was this 16-year-old superstar singer. And I wanted Daz.
Wait a minute. No, she ain't. She a hood
baddest-
rapper.
baddest?
She a hood rapper from Miami, you liar.
You don't know now?
No.
The baddest
I was A&R in her record. So she had been on our Dead President
She wasn't going to make it. She already taken somebody's name. Let me stop.
No, she
Okay.
no, it was going to be crazy. And I wanted Daz and Corrupt to
slapping the
produce
back
some
of niggas'
songs
heads,
for
you don't
her.
know. Okay.
So I had been to Death Row, which was the fucking scariest
You was
visit
about to
I
go
ever
back,
had.
too, if he wasn't nice.
Right. So I had met with
Gave
him.
you a pass over
but-
an artist.
Wow.
And he was like, "Oh, hey, little homie," and he gave me a big neck hug.
I told you a big teddy bear. I gave you a teddy bear.
Was cool with me the whole rest of the
Shut
night.
the shit. I know there was a moment in there you're like, this could go a lot of ways.
Oh man, my mind works so fast. It said you just got to mind scramble them.
That's got to be
Damn.
one of those animated stories.
That
Yeah, that is.
Hey, you got to get an animator to recreate
I had
that.
something like that,
Yeah.
but I tell you off camera.
I met Suge. He was super cool. I got a
Really?
picture with him somewhere.
Yeah.
Show me. Extra
Eugene,
love.
you ever meet Suge?
No. Where would I mean Suge? Korean barbecue?
I mean, you be around him.
That's racial. That's pretty racial. I met Jackie Chan. Like, no, he just said, "Where would I meet Suge?" See how that felt? You literally. I met people he didn't know.
That was hilarious.
Jackie
Was that
Chan is
reciprocal?
Jackie Chan's not Korean.
Oh, you know? What is he?
No.
Who's Korean that's famous?
Hong Kong, right?
Nobody?
He called his racist, but this said something twice.
I was trying to give him somebody Korean. Like, I could know a Korean person. Who's
Like,
Korean,
I
though?
met Psy.
BX, was it B2X? BKX? BXB?
Let it get worse.
Oh,
Let it
it's
get
gonna
worse.
live around
See,
here.
I gotta let it go.
He don't know how to let it go.
I don't know anybody Korean famous.
Let it go.
Damn it.
He just signed that soccer player.
No, thank you. Thank you.
He
He'll
go
help
ahead
me.
and say
Son.
it. See, this is why the group chat keeps going.
But do you know anybody Korean famous?
No.
No, for real. There gotta be
Eugene.
All the Blackpink girls.
Who? You say all the black people. What?
Blackpink. Blackpink.
I know it.
What is Blackpink? I haven't heard of it.
Everybody said.
The
You
girl
know
group.
Blackpink.
Oh, it's like
you
a-
grew up in
Lisa,
Compton.
Jenny, Rose.
Is that like K-pop?
I know Blackpink.
Is that what Cardi B and them had on the boat? Blackpink.
No, that was
We are off the rails.
Blackpink is what she got between them
They
legs.
got it.
The K-pop demon
Oh,
hunter.
I love that show. No, it's a movie I've seen. I haven't seen the show yet.
Kids are all about it right now.
BTK is Korean.
BTK is Korean.
I only know about B2K.
I grew up with one of them dudes. You so stupid. Shout out to Drew. Yo, have y'all been watching K-pop Demon Hunters?
No, it's number one.
What is
Dog,
that?
it's insane. It's like this K-pop, and it's about like there are demons actually out there, and they're singing and trying to attack them and protect the world. I've seen it already like 10 times. The kids have seen it 1,000. It's insanely good of how these girls are singing and this boy group, and they
My
battling.
daughter watches that.
Yes.
All the kids are watching.
Oh, it's number
I was-
one or number
she
two
asked
every
me to
day.
play it the other day. I'm like, I don't know. All I remember is her saying Demon Hunters, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Hey, give it your 2 hours. It's hour 36. Give it your 2 hours. It's worth it. It's really, I mean, them songs, we play it every day, the songs. They got this one rap song
It's a
called My
music
Idol.
video. She be watching a music
It be
video.
banging.
Yeah.
The dude, I mean, it's real good. Like, props to them. Anyway, all right, can we get to Shedeur finally?
Your kids want to watch that too, DP?
I ain't heard of that shit.
They probably
kids
too
too
old
old.
for it.
And they're not girls. Like, I got girls. MJ got suckered into
Two
it.
girls.
Yeah, that's true.
How
Hold
old
on.
are they?
Yeah.
10 or 9.
Oh yeah, they into
love
it. You got a demon
What
hunter.
is it so I can put it on? Well, if I was in the group,
Netflix.
if I was in the group chat, shit, I could.
I just found out about it.
Just add it to the group chat.
Add him right now, G.
Look,
No, I
I
know.
just found out about it just now.
What do you do? What do you do a minute?
That's 10 minutes. Let me add you.
I can't believe you slapped the shit out of Suge.
That's
It must have been a baby
Yeah.
slap.
that is
No,
classic.
it was
Nah, it was
not.
like this.
Yeah, I'm surprised he
it
let
was
that
a-
slide.
it was
Will
a
Smith.
pow. It
How
was
you
a-
not see everybody
Will
around him and know
Smith?
that wasn't your
Richie,
boy?
was it a Will Smith?
Richie, you didn't Will Smith him.
Well, no, because Will went from way back. I gave him a nice. It was a good 45
That shit
degree.
was loud?
waka.
Was that shit loud?
It was a waka.
You had to be lit because like that guy from Life, he was a little bit more dark skinned than Suge. So
Way
like,
darker.
yeah, like,
Way
The
darker.
club is dark.
No, but if
Shorter?
you're dark,
Yeah,
They don't make the girls in there and the
was lit.
dudes in there dark.
I was lit.
You still
And
knew
it
who
was
was
dark.
light skinned in that moment.
Yeah,
Yeah, it ain't
Suge
never that dark.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
you can't
was
confuse
just,
them two.
Well, you say you was drunk.
he's a little lit. He had to be lit. Yeah.
I hate when people get lit and they get touchy like that. Like they hit you. I'm guilty of it too.
I was just
But
about to say that's you.
yeah, but I hate when it happens to me. I do a lot of shit I love, and you shouldn't do
I
it.
hit you all the time.
But you shouldn't
I
do
hit
it.
you all the time.
Oh yeah, he physical. He a physical. Like, hey, what's up, buddy? I'm like, shit.
You're a big guy. You probably don't even feel it.
It's third and long, man.
I don't know what's going on here.
Third and long.
What do you always say? Oh, this is crazy. All right. Let's talk. We gotta get
I
some
do say that
sports
every
talk.
time because he says so much wild stuff. I just like this is
It's
crazy.
crazy. It's crazy. I love when he says that. All right, Shedeur, which really started this part of the conversation off. We were watching it live, which was crazy, pun intended, because it started at like 4:04 or whatever out here on the West Coast. And I have not caught a kickoff perfectly like I did that one. Like we were just, you were like, were we watching it or anybody watching the game? And I was like, man, I got to be in traffic. I ain't watching it. And I was like, this ain't King Day. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I was dying. He said that.
Like we got all black people shut it down.
Group chat.
I'm like, I'm over there trying to wonder, what are you talking about?
Yeah, watch the game.
But
I got a text making sure I had some kids over here. That's all I
Oh,
said.
I would have definitely invited y'all. I would have definitely invited y'all. Yeah, I wasn't. I couldn't stop my day to
There's
watch it.
segregation up in here.
Yeah, it is.
Eugene started it. Yep, makes sense. The Emperor. Look at him.
Restaurant. It really was a pickleball. Or
I like Korean food too, man.
We still haven't gone yet. You'll be on it.
Colonizer.
Look at him. And look how he's sitting up on top. See why every time they had the, on the rocks, right? They be having like the Asian dude be in the back all high and shit, looking down at the
Putting him above
Negroes.
the
In a
rest.
shorter
Yeah.
chair.
He don't even got to say nothing, son. He just be there.
And
Just
his
watches
mic is
over
Just
them.
loud.
watching over him.
Keeps them in line.
Yeah, like China over USA, yo.
His mic is louder than theirs.
Yeah.
Somebody at home putting that together for real. Of
course.
All right, so we watching the game at the same time, real time, and like you are a big fan of Shedeur, like beyond your football fandom. It's like you got
jersey
Shedeur
already?
love.
You got a jersey already?
No, but I'm gonna get one.
I'm
gonna get one,
You
too.
one of the last who haven't.
I had it in my cart, and I'm mad at myself because I was about to order it, and I waited, and then so I was gonna buy it on Thursday. The price was like $100, and then when I
Is that good or low? High or low?
it was on sale
Oh, okay.
for that, and then when I went the next day to go buy it, it was like right after the game.
Well, let me hear.
It was like $170.
Oh,
And I was
Shedeur was
like,
already on sale before he even played. How good can he be?
Shit, he was.
Oh, you stupid! Damn.
He was quarterback at 5. Shit.
Yeah, I heard the ratings were insane. I'm trying to look them up right now. I know
But it
his
was.
jersey sales are goofy.
Yeah, it was must see
250
TV. It was like the OJ verdict.
It was. I was locked in.
It was $250 million like a month ago.
Yep.
After this game,
His jerseys?
his jersey sales was $250 million in total. That was like a month ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
After this game, he's probably
Number one.
he was. I think he was number one already.
He was already number one.
I think now he's probably at 300,
Damn.
maybe more.
I'm looking right now. So tell me what you felt you saw, because no, let's do this. Let's do this like a real journalist. Why are you so locked in and so supportive of Shedeur? Because there's a lot of players out there, obviously 1,800 plus. He hadn't even played, but just now one preseason game, but he already got your fandom. Where'd that come from?
I like how he played in Colorado. Like I like how he never shied away in big moments. He's always here, very even kill, always locked in. I'm a huge fan of Deion.
Yeah.
You know, growing up and watching him.
All of us.
And I just always, I pay attention to the things that the average person probably doesn't pay attention to. So even like when I look at Shedeur, how he interacts with people around him, like I see him talking to the people that aren't, you know, big names, like just
name and face,
just,
right?
Yeah, just the regular people. And to me, that makes me respect you more based on like just your character. It shows me who you are. So I like his character, and then I like how he performs when he gets on the field. Then that was prior up to the NFL.
Okay.
Then the whole NFL thing, it was clearly some type of collusion going on. So
You say clearly with like confidence, or you just
no
like
collusion in regards to where he got drafted.
No, I know. You said clearly there was some collusion. You standing by that? Or
Oh
you,
yeah. I feel like something was going on because there's no way based on and this is how when we were talking about it, like you look at his numbers, he threw for over 4,000 yards last year at Colorado.
Yeah.
I think he was number 3.
Yeah.
There's no way you throwing like that and you not an elite talent, especially if you're on a team that's not that good.
In
Well-
a Power 5 conference.
In the Power 5.
Well,
So
you know there have been Heisman winners who have thrown for a lot of yards, and then day one NFL, you were like, why did some weren't picked high and some weren't picked at all, and more importantly, some of them just didn't play well.
right,
But just to
but
put it in.
also you see that out the gate. They're not. Remember, they were saying that he was possibly at one point could have been a number 1 pick. That was a conversation. It didn't happen, obviously.
The they
But
is
he
in
was
question, but yes.
Right. I mean, but we heard it. Who was saying it is different people said. We heard at one point it was between him and Cam Ward. That was going on for months. And so even if you drop down to the 3rd or 4th pick or whatever, for you to drop from there to the 5th round, it was clearly something was going on. And I just think that is why most people got behind him even more.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, it's like going against it, like the system is going against you.
Do you respect that there's not a such thing as first, second, third, fourth, fifth round with quarterbacks? They're different because they're starters and they're non-starters. So if you are a first rounder, we thinking we're gonna bring you in, start. We might even just put you in there number 1, and we got guys, but we believe in you and we invested in you. But then around second round, early to maybe mid, but I say early, you still a starter, but we got you on the low, a little cheap, Drew Brees and that. But after that, y'all all backups. So then that changes how we look at you as a quarterback. And remember Tim Tebow, remember all Cam Newton and all that. We don't like backups that get attention. You can call it what you want. Cocky, daddy, you famous. Like we just, dog, no one's here for you. You're here as an insurance policy. You shouldn't, you know, the best thing about you is we shouldn't hear about you, but we got to hear a lot about you, Shedeur. So I think that inserting that into the conversation makes a little sense because people look at him like, why didn't you pick him in the 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round? It's like, because now he's a backup. And do you really say, I think Shedeur is a backup? And the only thing I would also add is he did get drafted by Cleveland after all those rotations. So if there's collusion, why did Jimmy Haslam, did he collude the first 4 rounds and then stop colluding? Or he didn't collude at all and just didn't think high of him?
Well, with him taking him in the 5th round, and I'm not the guy who like comes up with the conspiracy theorists, but I do believe he picked him up in the 5th round just because it was a business move. Like, aren't they building a new stadium there in Cleveland for the team?
I'm not sure, but
I think they are.
Okay.
And if they are, because I think I
pound.
saw like some images, so I'm pretty sure it was them.
Yeah.
So if I already picked a quarterback before him, and I already got 3 others on the roster, so I don't really need him. But if I need to put fans in the seat, like I can see all the backlash. For 2 days, we're listening at the whole world pretty much. And I'm exaggerating a little bit. The whole world is talking about Shedeur. If I'm a business owner, I'm like, wait, 5th round, he's still there? We getting a new stadium? Like, I'm going to just pick him up. This is easy money. Because now I'm bringing all the attention to the organization. It's a win-win situation because you're not paying him much.
Do you break the collusion? I'm just going with the whole, when I hear collusion,
They
I'm
break
like,
anything when it comes to money.
but why didn't you break it earlier? Why would you why 5th round? Why Cleveland? Why crowded room? Like not conspiracy theory, but that's where I push back. I'm like, you know, a lot of people were saying he wasn't going to go 1st round. And I told you guys when I was looking at some of the analysts, he wasn't. But at the same time, it was a conversation he was. But I get why you're into it now because it's like it's more than just play. It's a story behind it, and that's when you're really a superstar. You represent something bigger. Like, you know what I mean? Like, being real, like Jeremy Lin, I always think about all the manias. Like, Jeremy Lin had 3 weeks where it was nothing but Jeremy Lin. And it was because, look at this Asian dude balling all these brothers and all these dudes in the NBA. Right? And for us, going to Columbia, we even found a little slice because he was a Harvard guy. We were like, yeah, look at us nerds out there kicking y'all butt. There was Tebow Mania. He represented being perfect. Like, he did no wrong. And then he represented God, and he had all that, right? But then if you start to really poke at it, you start seeing some of the issues. Another Mania what we went through was, I don't think those are the two biggest of late. Any other ones?
Shohei right now for the last year.
Who?
Shohei Ohtani.
Well, no,
Yeah,
he just
football.
elite talent,
Yeah.
so he has fan
Yeah,
base.
he
It's like
insane.
LeBron.
Like,
So I didn't
LeBron.
bring up Insanity for that reason because you're saying Shedeur is an elite talent, right?
I
Considered top
believe he
3,
is.
top 5. So
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a fair comparison easily.
Yeah, that's a good
I mean,
point.
I was also, like I said, I was heavily invested in them before the whole draft thing happened. The senior season, I watched every game.
Colorado?
The junior year, the year before that, I probably watched maybe like 50 to 60% of it. I know
Yeah.
I missed like 4 or 5 of them.
So why not Travis Hunter?
I like Travis Hunter too.
But I mean, he ain't got you like this.
No, I just like, well, Shedeur's the quarterback, so he's leading the offense. So there's more pressure on him. There's more. He just has to do more. And even like how they branded themselves as a family, and even with the team, like it was always more spotlight on him.
Yeah.
So it was just.
So the game happens, and then you're like, what? Like, how you feeling? Like, let the world know.
I feel like he was going to perform. Because remember I said to you, I'm like, I watched him in Colorado, and every big game, except for one, he showed up.
Oh, yeah, that bowl game he didn't play well,
that's the
right?
game he didn't show. But I think he was already like kind of checked out at that point because he was trying to get in the league.
Yeah.
And he was already invested in he was going to be a top pick, so I don't think they cared much. But like even that first game when they played TCU and everybody thought they was going to lose.
Yeah.
And everybody was watching that game. And he came out and showed up. He balled out. So I figured when he got here, he was going to do the same thing.
So what did you give that performance in that game? What did you grade him at? Because he gave himself a C+, and I see why he said it too, but what do you give him?
I gave him a B.
A B? Mm-hmm. And you thought he played well enough to be what now considered going forward? The starter?
He played well enough to be the second option right now.
Yeah.
I think he's some things he got to work on before he can be the starter. I mean, to be fair, he could be a starter now and just work those things out in real time while he's playing. Because, like, everybody else is going to do that. Cam Ward is going to do that. He's going to make a bunch of rookie mistakes.
Yeah.
But you figure it out as you play. So I think that would be the same thing that happened to Shedeur, but they're not going to start him over Flacco right now.
No.
It always,
right now.
Not right
we still
now.
got 2 more games.
Yeah, but Flacco's not playing in either one.
But all right, but as comfortable and as good as he looked in that pocket, and with that playbook, not going to his first option, looking down the other options, he looked good.
Never playing with
He
the
looked
first
real
guys.
good. He looked real good.
Yeah.
And as me being a player, he's just gonna keep climbing. I think.
And
He's
he
gonna
got-
keep climbing.
Yeah.
And then next game it's gonna be more starters because second game.
Yeah.
He said Flacco's not playing again,
Both
so now
sides.
he's gonna be able to show a little more.
the second game's
and a
gonna
little
show
more.
everything.
Exactly.
'Cause Gabriel's playing.
If he keeps climbing, there's gonna be some decisions to make because he has more power because of the following he has too.
The team is behind him.
Exactly.
You watch
See what
that
I'm saying?
game,
So-
whenever he was on the sideline, a lot of the players were just hanging out with him.
I saw you. I
talking to
heard you
him.
mention. I was looking at my phone, but I still heard you mention when they put the camera on the other dudes. I think it was, and they was like, the only one else smiling was Flacco. Flacco,
Now
like,
y'all
I'm
getting
good.
into now y'all getting
y'all
into
might not be, but I'm
storybook.
good.
Every time somebody scores or does well, it's always going to be a camera shot of everybody around you. I don't give a damn who you are. And there's going to be guys who ain't around you because, one, everybody around you, and I don't feel like fighting through the crowd. I don't think that's an ad.
No, that
doesn't show me anything.
If you talking about what I'm talking, like I'm looking at like with Myles Garrett when he's on the sideline, they like laughing and joking.
He just happy
going,
he ain't playing and making $40 million a year.
Nah, but you could see even Garrett said when they was exchanged, he's like, I would have gotten away with that with you, like when he did that spin move, and Myles was like, absolutely not. Like I'd have got you. And then he told him, like he was like, what would you do? He explained to him how that wouldn't have worked on him.
Yeah.
And then Shedeur said, yeah, well, I at least want to feel like what it is to get caught by you. And he's like, nah, you don't want that. You a good kid. I don't want to hurt you. we going, but the whole part of that, he ended that with, we gonna need you. And to me, that already coincided with the picture, like what I was watching on TV, seeing them standing there on the side, laughing, joking. Like all the top guys on the team were coming over him, just hanging out with him. Yep. To me, that shows everything because the team is behind you.
It shows what you want to see.
Nah, I think that shows what it is.
Preseason is jolly time for veterans. We ain't doing shit and getting paid little, but because it's preseason and don't get paid much. Plus, we don't have any personnel decisions. Like, I think right now we're in a place where I like her, and no matter what anybody else knows or says or experience, you're gonna just keep liking it, which is fine. But I'm here to be kind of like the ass or the realist, and like you could be loving somebody all the time, and that fool get cut. One, that can happen. You know that's true. Two, the things you're using as support to help you is not really gonna help him. He gave himself a C+. You want to know why? Because he knows how many plays he messed up on. You know else who knows that?
Me too.
Everybody else that's coach, executive, they all get that intel. And his numbers, as good as they were just like other numbers. Other people have better numbers than him that were rookies, that won't make the team, that could make the team. And so why are we like losing our mind off of one preseason game when your starters weren't there? You weren't used to your starters. Their starters were there, and when their starters were there, it didn't go so well that first quarter. Then that muff punt, then things changed. See, I'm being the guy, the devil's advocate. Let me be that. Why are you giving it so much credence? And he may make the team and may start.
He's just definitely making the team.
Look, he may.
If he's not making that team, he gonna make 18.
He gonna make 18 for sure.
Somebody's picking him up.
But that's two different things. Don't do that.
No. But I think
you said he's gonna make that team.
Well,
you don't think he did enough to start?
No, not start. But let me give you this.
You don't think he's more valuable than Flacco? For what you saw?
I think the
I'm just asking your opinion.
Oh no. I think the circumstance is you got to use Flacco up. Like he owed, you got him there for a reason, and he getting the most money.
At least to start him off and let him lose it.
Because you let him lose it versus, okay, I got to come in and save you, because then that could undermine Shedeur, that could wreck how people believe in him, or even his confidence. Who knows? But the point is, you got Flacco there for like a little cushion. You know, everybody in the NFL says one thing. I'm waiting for that first hit. You know, and then we all like, oh, it's just another game. Every time we play, we're like, I need that first hit. Well, when you're a rookie, you could be saying, I want my first hit, but it's cool to know somebody else took it for you, and now I can go out there and just save the day. And I think that's a better entry point.
I just want to say this real quick. The C, I think, is a fair grade if he had what all the other rookie quarterbacks had the same situation. In his, as we just talked about, he never had first-team reps.
You're not supposed to. You're a fifth rounder.
Right, but that's my point. Like
but you're comparing his numbers to the first
right,
rounders.
Exactly, because that's what you just did.
Yeah.
So,
and it's a production game. So you're going to say he's going to get better with their guys because he's going to play with his guys. But guess what? They're going to also get better too because they're playing with their guys. And here's the thing no one has said yet, and this is the realest. In the preseason, you get vanilla defense. You don't get nothing. That first game, they're going to be like, oh, you've been watching us go cover 2? Cover 4, man. We got a 2-4 on your head right now, and I'm not. This is not to undermine him. This is just
just like all the football.
And he's gonna adjust too.
But just like all the football he played, they're gonna go over wherever that coordinator was. If he wasn't with the same team before, they're gonna go over all those plays and go over the last 4 games and the first 4 games of the year before that because they might have a cycle of the same blitzes that he puts in at the beginning of the season compared to the end of the season. They're gonna have him ready.
I'm not saying he's not gonna be
a couple
ready.
of new twists that a defensive coach gonna throw in that.
But listen to this. Listen to this.
But from what I saw, I'm gonna let you. But from what I saw, it's positive.
Okay, so is Ben Woolridge gonna be the starter in New England?
Who?
Ben Woolridge. Exactly. He had a 130. All right, let's start with Shedeur. Shedeur had 14 of 23, 138, 2 touchdowns, 106 rating. Tell me if Ben Woolridge. You said who? 9 of 12, 132, 1 touchdown, 138. He ain't the starter, right? All right, what about Tyler Huntley? Is Scoop, his backup? No. He went 6 for 8, 1 touchdown, 51 yards, and 130. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah,
Easton Stick, Atlanta. No, we know he ain't. 149, we know down there, Penix, right? 1 touchdown, 119 rating. What about Kyle Allen, who's now in Detroit, where our boy Jared Goff is? Hell no. 7 of 8, 120, 2 touchdowns, 158.3. The only reason I bring that up is because I want to make sure we're having a real conversation. Real conversation means balance. The batteries don't work without positive and
You
negative.
know one thing that I saw out of all the numbers you said, Shedeur had the most pass attempts. He played the longest.
Yeah, I think most attempts.
He played the longest.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Because everybody was hurt or old.
He played the longest.
He could play in school. Right, remember Dylan is hurt.
You saying 8 completions? I mean 8 attempts compared to 23 attempts.
Yeah, but we also saw more.
That's a big difference.
But the rating is the number if you want to just measure it all. He had one of the lower ratings, but he had more attempts. I get it.
All those guys were drafted higher than him. So it goes back to you said, why did he get that rating? Why did he get that rating? I said I gave him a B because again you have to factor in. They're saying if we're going by where you're drafted, you're saying he's a 5th round talent. Well, if a 5th round talent who's not getting the looks, who's not getting the reps as everybody else comes in and performs at the same level as the other guys, then you have to grade him on a curve.
No,
because he didn't have the same.
NFL ain't no curve, brother. NFL ain't no curve.
Well, you asked me why I gave him that, so I'm saying I graded on a curve because you didn't have the same opportunity.
And you probably won't because you see how coaches acting. Coach is like, I ain't trying to put much.
You don't want him in there. It's
and
obvious.
I think that's true, and I think that's it's weird. It's not unfair. It's why are we now focusing on that? Coaches always got their guys. I literally went to Dallas for 1 year, and it was largely because I was a Jerry Jones guy, not a Parcells guy, and so Parcells like, you forcing this on me? Remember when Keyshawn was there, and then T.O. came, and they weren't there together? It was nothing based on nothing, but y'all two don't really get along, so we pick one. That's my guy. That's my guy, right? And that's all I'm bringing is the highlight of that's always how it goes. Coach got his dudes. Who gave Lil Donald his first offer?
One of my old coaches.
Yeah. You think Donald show up and it's a tie, Donald ain't making that team? Or if he's even close, he could just play it off, Donald making it. My point is so we're saying he got drafted to a place that was colluding for 4 rounds. Then they said, "No, we with you."
That's at the end. It was collusion.
Yeah, but that includes Cleveland. Yeah, because they were picking. They're like, "No, we collusion. No, we gonna take him. He gonna make too much money." But then the coach like, "He ain't my guy." Andrew Berry like, "He my guy." But then what's gonna happen when we got to only pick 2, maybe 3 guys? Flacco, the other 2, and him. I'm just poking at all of the arguments I keep hearing because I don't want people to be like so devastated and think the NFL is so corrupt when they don't pick them as a player on their team or they do pick them as a player on their team. So if they do pick them, where'd the collusion go?
Well, you know what? I would say this. Forget the collusion part.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
I think they were just wrong.
And they get it wrong all the time.
And they get it wrong all the time. I mean, forget everybody else's numbers. Forget his quarterback rating. What did it look like? And pros who played the game, like DP just said, he looks good.
Nah, he looked good.
And your eyeballs, you have to. Richard Pryor had an old line. He said, "What you gonna believe, me or your lying eyes?" Right. So we've been gaslit because what we saw in this game was what we saw from Shedeur in
Colorado.
He got the ball accurately to the receiver. He got it there on time. He threw in the small pro-style window.
Oh, he'll do that.
He didn't turn the ball over. Yeah. And that was what we saw.
Well, we saw things we didn't see, which were encouraging. Like he didn't take sacks. He did that.
He ran better than they were talking about.
He looked more, but still. The Mad 95 plays got to stop. Like we know that. Like stop running backwards. Stop
they keep moving the goalpost though.
But see, this is where I'm saying when you like somebody, you actually care what he said. Who cares, coach? I'm just telling you, coach is like.
No, I'm saying in agreement. You just said
I
stop doing. I said yes.
But
even
coach,
he said that.
But coach is like, I don't need you to say nothing. See, this is the NFL. And I want y'all to like feel. Coach will really be like, man, shut the fuck up. Just do it. I don't want to hear it. Because every time I used to jump, I was like, I know. Or I'm supposed to blitz out there. And he's like, I don't want to hear sorry. That's why we assholes. Like NFL, you be like, I don't want to hear it. You know this. So you not doing this is a grade, debit, demerit. And I'm like, when you're a 5th rounder, the 5th rounders I know are up at night trying to make the squad. And we can say he better than a 5th rounder, but he's still a 5th rounder in terms of the money on the books and in their thought process towards him. That's why he ain't got no first team reps.
But here's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
He outperformed Gabriel in college. They said he's outperforming. He's been outperforming him in practice.
That's tough.
I mean, when you look at the numbers,
Gabriel went to Oregon, correct? At the transfer. Didn't Oregon make it to the Final Four?
Yeah, but I'm talking about numbers. I'm not talking about the team itself. I'm just talking about the numbers. Like if you look at their performance.
Yeah, but Gabriel was rated higher than Shedeur. He got drafted higher too.
He got drafted higher, but we don't know if he's better. And then they say he's been outperforming him in practice and training camp.
Who was they again?
Whoever, the people that's saying it, like the.
Well, no, you can't do that because.
But wait, let me say this
Shedeur's
though.
crowd is so loud that they could be them, and that don't count.
I haven't heard one report come out that said Gabriel has performed better than him. So you could say that that's Shedeur's crowd.
Yeah.
Okay, then we would hear the opposite side of that too. There's been no opposite side.
That's
Every
not
report
true.
you hear, I've heard they say that
is
Shedeur's
not
performing.
true. Why did you get surprised Shedeur fell in the 5th round? Because the opposite side is lying. The opposite side is silence.
But you
the
can't say
opposite
that's not
side
true.
is
I'm
scared.
saying what I've heard. I'm saying I have not heard anybody say Gabriel has performed better than him in training camp.
Okay, let's pause right here. You're not
Let
listening.
let me get to the point. Let me get through this.
Why you do all this backstory?
I'm not. I'm trying to say you keep jumping in. So I'm like, in college he outperformed them.
I don't
training
believe that.
camp
I
he's
don't agree with that.
outperforming him.
He won more than Shedeur.
Okay. So you can get that off. Let me just say this. So if he's doing that, because you see I keep trying, he won't let me get through it.
Flag him.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That part. I'm listening.
Sometimes you got own it.
Justin, there's something Marcellus said earlier though.
I
see your point of view of Shedeur outperformed Gabriel.
Emperor speaks.
But
Emperor speaks.
But he said something earlier where if 31 of the 32 other teams.
Peasants.
If 31 of the 32 other NFL teams are in the same boat as you, say Shedeur's better than Gabriel, Shedeur's top 3, top 5, but the Cleveland Browns coach says no, he's my 5th round guy. That's all that matters. He plays for Cleveland, and I think that's what Marcellus is saying. Is the coach says he is my 5th round guy. I'm going to treat him like a 5th round guy. It doesn't matter if everybody else thinks he's better. I treat him like a 5th round guy, and he is who he is for now.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, but that's tricky because the coach is not even the one that wanted to pick him. So.
Well, wait. The owner said it was the coach.
No,
he
said
said
the
GM.
GM.
The GM.
Okay.
The GM.
Yeah,
Whoever drafted him.
the coach didn't want him. Stefanski didn't want him. So I
don't know if that's so cold blooded. Like,
I mean, that's what they were saying before when he.
I mean, it's
when
just
he
like,
got
no,
drafted.
I already picked who I want. Oh, you want me to get him too? Okay, I will. But I think the other guy's better. Like, how would you feel if somebody forced somebody on you? Like, you'd be like, I don't dislike the guy. It's just like I thought somebody else was better. You think I ain't been watching film? Like, that's kind of undermining the Stefanski. Look, it happens all the time. I'm not tripping, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want to make Stefanski look like a bad guy because he's like, after all of my evaluation, I like this guy. Oh, y'all gonna say him too? All right, well, I coach them all.
But see,
I'ma
Stefanski
treat him
shouldn't care
different.
about that because at the end of the day, he's a lower draft pick. So if that's your guy, what you worried about the 5th round guy for? Focus on your 4th round guy. I mean,
Because
your third
he's
round
a
guy.
coach of a team. What do you mean?
I know, but the only reason why he's worrying about it now is because
Who
he's
said he's
outperforming
worried?
him.
Who said he's worried?
I mean, you could see it. Like you could kind of.
I hate when people do this.
He goes out of his way to not really address Shedeur. Like every time they ask him questions about it, he like tap dances. He doesn't really give a direct answer. Like he does it
because he has a team. You know, let's be real. When you have 53 plus guys to look out for and 6 quarterbacks, I can't be giving you all this love. Because what if the owner says cut him? Then I look like Boo Boo the Fool. And then if the owner says keep him, I look like, okay, I protected myself because I kept it neutral. One, you can't give Shedeur credit as a 5th rounder who just had one preseason game that's good because you're a 5th rounder who's on the bubble. And that's just reality.
So I'm glad you said that. I got a question for you and DP.
And the issues that they had. Why did Shedeur drop in the draft if you had to say it in one complete sentence?
I don't think anybody has a real answer
like
to that.
I feel like he was predicting too much early.
He was
too early.
Yeah, he was too cocky.
They was predicting too much. Him and his dad.
Yeah, that was too
If
much.
they could all redo it, they would redo it.
So
his dad saying, we ain't going to the 1st round team if they when the season's ending, they were losing. Oh, I can make phone calls. Like that's a little too. That's a little too
and a tweet about Cleveland years ago.
Dion forgot that Shedeur is not Dion.
Yeah.
Like he was still functioning from who he is.
I love everything Dion does.
Oh,
I do too.
I look and watch what Dion does all the time. Like,
But so my point is, this is why Shedeur didn't get props, and people don't get this. I understand. He's a 5th rounder who the only issue that everyone can kind of see that made him drop was he was cocky. He legendary before he played, whatever you want to call it. Here's the thing. The one preseason game, I'm not about to blow that kid head up. I'm not about to prop him up. He the last one of all these kids. Everybody had the best game ever. You're going to be the last one to get your compliment because I need to know, are you here? Are you just holding your breath because you got humbled in the draft? Or are you really a dude that's buying into all what comes with being a pro? That's real.
I hear you. That's a valid point. I don't agree, though. I think in his case, he's not giving him credit specifically because that's not his guy and he don't really want him there. Now,
two things can be true, as you say.
Right. That's why I gave you credit for yours.
Yeah.
But I think the flip side of that is we talking about not giving credit, and this is why I want to ask y'all because y'all been in that locker room in that situation.
Yeah.
After the game, when he's giving a post-game speech and he is giving credit and commending other young players on their performance. You commending your special teams guy for getting a fumble. And you commending your other young defensive player for one of his stops. Well, you got a rookie quarterback, too, that just got 2 touchdowns. You know he wasn't fully prepared because you didn't give him a fair shot from the get-go.
Right.
You can't give him credit as well?
Nope. I ain't expecting.
You giving the other guys credit. So if you're not giving nobody credit,
I don't understand. This is where the heartlessness.
Then that's not good coaching.
That's the best coaching.
No, it's not.
I got a guy.
That's how you cause division in your locker room too.
Who? All right. You don't like what I just did? Go. Y'all ain't been in the NFL locker room. That's how they talk.
Yeah, you can say go. That don't mean that coaches get fired.
Leaving.
Coaches get fired all the time for causing division in locker rooms.
No, look, first of all, if you winning, I don't give a fuck about it. I've seen teams
Mike
win
Malone
with division.
was winning.
Huh?
Mike Malone was winning. It was division in the locker room.
Let's stay still. We're going too far. All right, here we go.
No, same
I'm not
topic.
propping that dude up. He's a 5th rounder that had cocky issues. He's the last one. I don't care if he was Manziel. I'm not propping you up.
So you can't tell your quarterback good game?
No. Why would you?
Come on.
Why would you? What was his issue?
I hear coaches tell their quarterbacks good game all the time. Why would you not do it
that
here?
issue? You keep forgetting the issue. You want to separate his path to falling from his first preseason game.
Well, no, I just think that's bad coaching. I think that's a sign of being detached. I think that's a sign of being detached from what's going on.
If I were on that team and he would have propped him up, I'd be like,
yes, every player was doing it.
No, yeah, and that's. Do you understand the difference? You see what these are? These game balls. Those come with every player giving you love, and you get.
If you in the locker room and you play on that team,
I'm gonna hit it for both of y'all.
No, don't do that. I hate when people do that. You ain't got to get balance. Say your opinion.
You have not watched an NFL game where a head coach doesn't speak about the quarterback after the game.
Oh, yes, I have 1,000 of them. Don't do that. You just made a lie. First of
all,
all, if I had a gun in your head and say that shit again, you wouldn't say that again.
They don't talk about the quarterback play?
Yes.
A head coach after the game doesn't get asked to talk about the quarterback play.
Doesn't happen.
Yes. Man, Marcellus, come on, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, it does.
It sounds crazy that the coach is not the.
Does not talk about quarterback play.
Just balled out and you don't say nothing.
The person has a ball in his hand majority of time.
Who's the best quarterback they say of all time?
Brady.
Okay, y'all. Do y'all know who Eric Mangini is? Well, he was Brady's quarterback coach. You know who he is also to me? The homie. And he used to say this on air, but I know nobody gonna go back. So let me just tell you what he used to say. They used to go to practice and bet against Tom Brady. He said it on air. He said everybody used to be sitting there like, he gonna miss all half the passes in this drill. Oh, he ain't gonna do nothing in this game. Like they just, and Tom Brady, we know how it was for Tom Brady. It was a slow start, right? He didn't even play the first year. Then Bledsoe had to get hurt. Blah blah blah. I could give you names like Troy Aikman only won 1 game his first year, right? I could give you names like Steve Young had to wait because he had the GOAT in front of him. Like guys, Manziel, Baker Mayfield. Brian Flores kind of got fired in part for doing this to Tua. He would never talk about Tua. And look, it got him fired, but the point is, y'all said it doesn't happen. It does happen for good reasons, bad reasons. Brady's a good reason. Tua's a bad reason. Point being, y'all just paying attention because y'all like Shedeur. No. But the real is, this is 101 football. And I've been there before, too, when Drew Brees was having his issues, and then that Doug Flutie was there. And then I've been there through the beef for Rob Johnson, Doug Flutie. I've been there when no, I wasn't there. They drafted Phillip Rivers and Drew Brees was still there. Dog, this ain't nothing new. When the coach is like, I'm not giving y'all what y'all want to hear. I'm giving y'all what I think we need.
That most good coaches, and I think across all sports,
Belichick
you got a young player, especially in a situation like that, you build on their confidence. If you got a young player that was out there that performs,
Talking about practice too.
I'm talking about games.
Talking about game press conference.
We talking about, and that wasn't a game press conference. He did that as well, but I thought we were talking about in the locker room first.
Speech, yeah, but even remember I said even before that, like he don't really address stuff with Shedeur. He always talks around it because you're the coach and that's your player, and they're asking you specifically about that player.
First of all, I don't. Do you understand what a fifth rounder is?
I get it, but if I'm let's say me, I'm asking you a question about something very specific. I want to answer to what I'm asking you.
No, you don't.
You know, you can talk about all the other stuff, but if I'm asking you about this, talk to me about this.
How many press conferences you seen and they say, I want to talk about this, and they're like, well, you know, all the guys out there fighting. What they say, when you win, you talk about we. When you lose, you talk about me. That's the whole saying. Like, when you win, you ain't supposed to be talking about yourself.
So when you go in your post-game speech, don't single out people that you want to give credit to.
Why not?
If that's the mindset, then you're not doing it for nobody.
Why not?
You can't have both sides.
Hold on. Yes, you can, because you're working the personalities of the room. Have you ever coached a team?
No.
Okay. All right. Dog, there's some dudes I got to pump up even if they don't do shit.
Right.
And there's some dudes I got to bring them down. I don't care what they did. Mm-hmm. You know that, right? Mm-hmm. It's an equalizer. It's like he needs some bass. He don't need that much treble. You can't get, like, I'm just telling you what they're doing, whether they're right or wrong. I know I'll get slammed for even bringing it up, but I'm just trying to tell people the truth. Coach will look at you and you'll be like, all right, Antonio, you remember Antonio Bryant? Do you remember him? He was a Biletnikoff winner, big timer.
Played with me in Tampa.
Played with you in Tampa. Beast. A little different, though. Let's be real. And you got the humble version. I got the Dallas version. And he was there with Keyshawn. Lord, they ain't give AB no credit for nothing. That's why he got in a fight with Bill Parcells. He literally had a fight with Bill Parcells because he wouldn't get no credit. Run them routes, saying nothing to him, whatever. Then finally they had their fight. He kept him on the roster for a few weeks. Then one day, just randomly, Wednesday, he's like, cut his ass. And that's the world I'm coming from. I'm not coming from, Shedeur played well and he didn't even get no reps with the first team. Give him love.
Times different than back then, too.
And some things never change, right? Like, I'm just saying there's coaches out there that's going to go like that. And they ain't changed that much to the point where the NFL ain't still heartless.
I'll give you, I think you're right. Actually,
the actions.
Everybody on a team gets treated differently.
Hell yeah!
And typically, it's according to what the coach thinks you need. Mm-hmm. Whether you're the top salesperson on the team, the bottom, the best player, whatever. So maybe he thinks he needs that. And I do want it to happen for Shedeur because I like Shedeur. Yeah. But I also believe he's a really good quarterback.
Right.
And I think that they got it wrong. So I was happy to see him prove them wrong, even if it was for one game.
Well, no, I get it. Look, Shaq and Kobe proved that even if they both beast, I ain't giving y'all the same credit. Mm-hmm. And we saw that live out live and in person. Like, y'all not giving Kobe enough. Y'all not going to give Shaq that? And then they just beefed on each other because Coach mentions you, he didn't mention me. He gave you this, he gave you that. And then Phil had to write a book later to tell the truth. And people ain't telling the truth right now. I'm just trying to write the book right now while it's happening.
So what you're saying is valid if it pertains to the situation. Where I disagree is, every coach they know they got to coach players differently. Some need that extra, and then some don't. In this case, I don't think he's not doing it because he feels Shedeur doesn't need it. I feel like he's not giving him his credit because he doesn't want him there.
Well, that's your judgment.
Right. Well, you asked me my opinion.
No, so I'm saying, no, but your judgment is not the same as your opinion because your judgment is you're going into places where you don't understand the dynamics. You're not respecting, I should say, the dynamics. There could be an ordinance. This is what happened to us in Buffalo. Literally, coach said, put in Rob Johnson for the last game, rest Doug Flutie, and then in the playoffs, play Doug Flutie. That was the order. You know what happened? Rob went out there and balled. You know what happened? Fans start getting loud. We want to see Rob. Some of them. I don't know. Wherever you want to listen to. Next thing you know, the owner's like, I am paying Rob $25 million, and Doug is kind of cheap. I could get all my ROI right now in this playoff game. I know I told you last week. I told you last week that Doug Flutie was going to start the Tennessee game, Music City Miracle. But put Rob in. Wade Phillips was like, I just told the team that Doug is playing. He was like, figure it out. Came in the locker room and literally 180. And then we were like, what? Everybody throwing shit and crazy. Like, what? All right, we got to calm down. We got a game to play. Played. Then all of a sudden books come out 5 years later, 10 years later. What happened? My point is this. There could be Haslam, who, remember Jimmy Haslam a week or two ago? You keep putting this on coach. Remember Haslam said, I was driving home Friday night. And guess what I said? We ain't drafting no Shedeur if you would have asked me. Woke up Saturday, they had a meeting saying they wanted Shedeur. It's like, oh. That later that day, we had a meeting saying Shedeur. It's all right, Andrew, this is on you. Coach, you call the plays. Andrew, you got Shedeur. How you know Jimmy, and you keep saying, I don't mean you, but you talking for the people. People keep saying Jimmy Haslam wants him for money and all this. Jimmy Haslam was like, man, I drove home not thinking about that dude. And it took 2 meetings for me to say it's on you. Now, is that Kevin Stefanski's fault? Why y'all keep saying why he don't bring up Shedeur? Because he like my owner already said, hey dog. Hey,
Jimmy has them like that money. All them owners, they like that money.
Dog,
and
the janitor likes that money. It ain't about an owner.
Janitor ain't making you money like Shedeur is. We talking about ROI.
How?
That ain't the same ROI.
How? They already sell out. How?
Sell out what?
The stadium.
Cleveland ain't selling shit out.
What are you talking
Yes, they
about?
are.
No, they not.
Yes, they are. Are you kidding me?
And look, and who got the
And who
most
gets all
jersey
of the
sales?
jersey sales?
Shedeur now.
He gets a percentage. Who gets the jersey sales?
Oh, I thought you meant like who sells the most jerseys. I like what
Oh,
player.
he sells the most of the rookies. Yeah, but who gets the money from the jerseys? He gets $14 million of $250. Who's getting the other $236? I asked you.
the NFL.
The NFL.
Yeah.
Right. So Shedeur is going to be somewhere, but explaining the Cleveland situation, and y'all put it all on Stefanski because he ain't pumping up the dude who came out a little
Cleveland
cocky.
on their social media pages, all they doing is pushing out clips of Shedeur.
Oh, of course.
That's branding.
Yes.
That's business.
That's smart. That don't mean you
why,
staying.
but why are they doing that?
Because he's bread.
I just said that.
But hold on, that doesn't mean you stay. Doug Flutie was
we
bread
never
too,
debated
and
if he was
benched him.
staying. We never debated if he was
And
staying. That's never been part of this conversation.
Yes, it was.
No, you just brought up
Yes, it
Haslam.
was.
You brought up the fact that I said Haslam wanted him there for business.
No.
You said he don't care about that. That's what the janitor. That's what you said.
I said Stefanski. I said you want to know why Stefanski talking.
You got to rewind this. You literally just said you brought up the fact that I said Haslam has him there for business.
Yes.
For money.
Yes.
And you said, oh, he
could
don't
cut
need Shedeur for that. He said the janitor makes some money.
No, I said he could cut him too because they cut Doug Flutie.
I
who
mean,
had
yeah,
Flutie
anybody
Mania.
could get cut. But my point is to act like Haslam wouldn't bring him in there for business and for money purposes is not. We can't act like that's some
I
far-fetched
never said
thing.
that blatantly.
But didn't Haslam say out of his own mouth he didn't want him?
Thank you. I don't understand why you can't say both sides.
I said that too.
Okay. Well, then we're good. We're agreeing. But this is the thing about this. Remember, they were talking about like Shedeur fatigue. Like they were trying to clown doing with the same thing with black fatigue. And the fatigue is the other Shedeur fans don't listen. Like they don't listen to like NFL experience. They just like, oh, he ain't Tom Brady. Oh, that was back then. I'm like, dog, what are y'all talking about? They cut beats. Myles Garrett had to threaten to leave. Was on the trade block and then got $40 million. Did Haslam love him or hate him? Depends on the day. The point is, this is how it goes, and I just laugh. It almost like makes me just say I should stop engaging because people don't want to respect how it really goes versus to how they want it to go.
But you're jumping from different places. Like nobody here has ever debated that he would not get cut. Like, but you're saying
You did.
You're talking about
Yo, he corrected you. Your first statement was he's making the team, and then he said no, he's going to be on a team.
right. But this conversation was talking about his.
I just want you to pause right there and just say you're about to lie on me, and I was just
I'm not lying on you.
Good. Don't get offended. I'm just saying you were going to say something that was not
It
correct.
take a lot more than that to offend me.
Yeah,
Good.
can I change subject?
But he's never answered my first question. Wait, you never answered my first question. My initial question was for
Good
both
afternoon,
of you.
Donald.
Yeah, welcome, Donald.
Can I change
Told you he got
subject?
another
But
one.
wait, my first question
He
was
got
for
another one.
both
He
of
got
you.
another one. See, here's
No,
another
my
one.
first question was for both
It's
of you
always him.
because I was asking about the locker room. And you answered, but I never got his answer. When I was like, if you in the locker room and you got that post-game speech, and if he's commending Shedeur on his game in that situation versus other players, do you look at him funny? Do you think it's unnecessary? Like, what's your
I'm gonna
standpoint?
look at him something funny.
If he said
Yeah,
good
but
game
that's
to
gonna motivate
Shedeur,
me though too.
if he told Shedeur good game, you would look at him.
You don't even know the
Oh, if
question.
he did tell Shedeur, I thought you were talking about if he didn't tell.
No, I'm saying
No, if he
silly.
did tell Shedeur, yeah, he's supposed to.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to get both perspectives.
Yeah, but if he
'cause y'all both
did, if he
there.
didn't tell Shedeur, I would use that, and I was Shedeur, I would use that as motivation.
Right.
I'd be like, you know what the fuck? Like, oh, okay, I gotta do more than that. Wasn't enough. All right.
Now you know what the
I'm- I'm-
follow-up
I'm-
should be.
You know,
How many times
he
have
ain't gonna
you
let that
balled-
slide?
Huh?
I know you ain't gonna let that slide.
No,
he
because I
ain't
think it's an
agree.
incomplete question. Being real, how many times have you been in the game and balled out and then coach didn't acknowledge you versus how many times you did?
A lot of times with a head coach ain't my O-line coach been there because he's breaking down everything.
Yeah.
But
He's not a quarterback.
Yeah, all right. There's been games where I thought I should have got the game ball and I ain't get the game ball.
I think you thinking what coaches looking at the quarterback versus how fans look at the quarterback.
We're basing off of what he said. He said that.
Yeah, but I already proved that wrong because we just talked about how many quarterbacks that went through fire. We want to go back to Brady again? Like, come on, like this is okay. The thing is, you have been in those meetings. You're so stupid. I hate you. You have been in those meetings before, and you don't get called out. Kobe and Shaq. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. Like, if y'all think that this is something new, why you think they broke up a team that was that damn good off of some credit? Because people don't get credit even if they deserve it, they earned it, they should get it. Like, that's just not pro sports. And for you to think that, got to coach. Got to coach at the Y or something. We got to get somewhere. All right, change the subject since you want to.
What the fuck your phone been through, dog? It's been chewed.
Mine's look worse than his.
It look like it's the case. It look like it's
dog. I can't lie.
It's been through the what? OG?
I got kids.
Blender.
Mine's look worse than his.
What y'all doing with y'all phones?
Yeah, you got two.
Beat up.
You in them
You
streets.
might as well take that top thing off. Just take it off.
Yeah, you in them streets.
But then the
Hold on,
screen
what
will
else
actually
happened in
crack.
sports before we get off of this? Not Shedeur, but
Nothing.
nothing. It was all Shedeur. That's sick.
That was it.
It was.
I don't know
like,
if you care to talk about the situation with Sha'Carri because I thought about that when you brought up how you got
it's Sha'Carri. Let me stop.
when you talked about your situation. Did you see? You saw what happened with her?
Sha'Carri, yeah, fighting.
And she just put out a whole apology
Did she?
I ain't see this
yesterday.
I'm tired of hearing her apologize.
Yeah.
It's like, get your shit together now. I mean,
starts
apologies you
swinging
need,
on
though. I mean
That's a
more
red
opportunities
flag.
you need, huh?
Red flag.
She
That's
starts swing. Once she starts swinging on you, you got to get up out of there.
He
It only
can't-
gets worse for the guy.
Yep.
yeah, because she tried to box him already.
In public.
In
At the
public,
airport-
at the
airport.
out of all places, at the airport.
Because then they think it's okay. They're going to try to.
Where the feds at?
I didn't understand it. I thought Sha'Carri had a wife.
She did. I heard like 2 years ago.
Now
She had a
she's-
girlfriend or something. That's because everybody.
I thought she was married to a woman.
But wait, I'm not.
That's
trying,
all right because
I'm
Candace
not-
Parker was married to a man, and then
I'm
now
about to
she's
say,
with a
and I'm
woman.
not
True.
trying to be funny here, so don't take it as a shot. But didn't you say your daughter likes both?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
but I didn't know.
it ain't.
I didn't know
All that
Sha'Carri did.
qualification, you did try to take a shot. Just try
No,
to cover
that's
it.
a legit question because it had like.
Well,
that's how
right.
it
I didn't
goes.
know. I thought she was
Oh,
lesbian, not
just
bi.
got you. I never even knew she was with a woman.
Yeah, I just heard that when this incident occurred, like you're on both sides, which whatever. But my biggest point is dudes get punked, and it's like not looked at respectfully the same. Like if just put him in her shoes, if he would have pushed her 9 times like she was pushing him, or whatever. You know how many people would have stopped? First of all, dudes would have jumped in. Dudes, hey, what are you doing? You know what happened on that damn video? People were just walking by,
They were
like,
just looking and
like, all right, well, he must have messed up. You know what I mean? And then she, punches him, and then follows him and throws headphones at him, and like, I wish there was a law that would just equal out. I say there's 3 places it sucks to be a man: divorce court, child custody support court, and domestic violence. If the police knocking at your door and they're like, okay, no scratches. I'm talking about no scratches. Like nobody fought and just a man and a woman. It's already like this. It's slanted, right?
And you're already a Triple Crown winner.
Yeah, I done got them all. Child support was the first. Oh, no, I ain't got divorce. I ain't got no divorce. Not yet.
Yet.
Not yet. Nah.
She wearing that phone. That's what she did.
Is that what it is?
That's what it looked like. Because the way she was as irate as she was, and he was just like, just chilling. That looks like the sign of somebody just she just wearing the phone. Saw something crazy, and couldn't even control it. Just losing her mind.
Yeah, that's a simple, good explanation.
Because when that happens,
Occam's razor.
Yeah, that's the Occam's razor. But
that's how it always plays out.
I don't know how many times you look. No, it doesn't, because I'm married and it ain't my phone. It's just. You didn't put the damn food up before we left, and then we in the car, and then it's like we at the airport, and I'm sorry, I'm
saying when they react like that in that moment, it's typically something just happened.
Okay, yeah.
And
I
unless
just didn't put the groceries up. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? It gotta be all.
They swinging and punching on you over groceries.
No,
It's
that
crazy.
means you crazy. Like the reason don't
well,
matter.
that too.
That's how I took it.
Yeah, I took it like the reason don't matter.
Yeah.
Like I don't need. Oh, this is a 10 reaction because this is a 10 thing I did. It's been your ass is on 10.
Here's how I know it's the phone.
Oh, okay. Now
I don't know. I'm just saying from my perspective.
Because when what? Say that. Finish that.
He about to get us
from my
sued.
perspective. from my perspective, because when they asked him,
allegedly,
he just
allegedly right.
He downplayed it all. He was like, no, you know, she didn't, you know, she didn't mean it was this and that. And to me, she's not that type of person that she would guilt. You know, you did something crazy. You know, you did something, and you know that's why she's acting like that. So you like,
and he's not trying to get away.
Yeah. I'm not trying to make this worse.
Eddie Murphy say you brought that on yourself.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of guys have been in that situation. Like she flipping out. You know why she's flipping out.
Yeah,
I don't
to
know.
go that crazy in public though, man.
That's because she's crazy. That plays into that too.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, the tough part is the phone thing. It just doesn't feel phone. I think he could be really like feeling her, knowing also being an athlete like her.
She young too. Remember that.
Yeah, but I'm talking about from his perspective. Like I'm not covering for her because I did something wrong. I'm covering for her because I know how all this can go away. Because I'm one of those guys too.
Day too, you definitely gonna cover for your girl. At the end of the day.
Yeah, like you could be just
even as much wrong as she can be in, you still gonna be like at the end of the day you would think
you be like, nah, we good.
I might not go back to her, but shit, I still don't want to see her like.
That's true.
She can lose all her deals. He thinking if I say this, none of that
Mess
gonna
her
happen,
bag up.
and then it still happen.
And he ain't nowhere near as popular as a runner as her. He probably, man, I need this motherfucker.
Now that might be the realest answer.
Yeah, we cool.
Yeah. I ain't gonna mess this bag up. That's probably the answer.
Hey, can I bail her out myself even though I'm the one that got hit?
You got any ice?
You got any ice? Yeah, because she got locked
Take me,
up.
not her.
He didn't want her to get locked up.
Take me, not her. I know what y'all saw on camera, but take me, not her.
He didn't want her to get locked up. She was just going too crazy.
Off the couch.
Y'all ever been
He didn't put her in the group chat. That's what it was.
That's what happened.
I think everybody had
Everybody been hit by a woman before? You been hit by a woman before?
Once.
Once? Ooh, is she
high school.
She's still here?
In high school.
Oh, that don't count.
Yeah, it does.
That count.
Yeah, it counts.
High school.
See, that's what the problem is. That don't count. See, look
Look
at
at kids. I'm talking about like a woman.
She
I'm
probably,
thinking like
probably
when
still
they.
ain't alive. She ain't probably ain't alive no more.
Damn.
That's what I took from it. She was like, once, no more. Nah.
What was her name?
Miss Anna Mae ain't here no more.
Harriet Tubman.
That's cold. That's cold. You wrong for
Nah,
that.
you know
Rosa.
what? Don't say that. Hey.
Matahari.
Won't you be like Kevin Stefanski? Don't say her name. Ooh, that was a good one again. Yeah, I'm sorry. All right. We got any more conversations? Your kids upstairs.
No, they ready to go. It's time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go. All right. Love for you guys, man. They up there packing bags for the NFL camp.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Yeah, love for
with
them.
a shirt off.
Wait, this shit,
That'll do it for today's
I
episode.
want to see what this
42.
conversation gonna be like.
Love for y'all. Y'all keep talking. Y'all ain't got to stop talking. I'm just saying
What the
mine.
conversation gonna be like for these kids? And that hot sun, you saw how drenched he was?
That's what I was saying. He came down.
Man, need more water. Water, where's the water? Water.
He big. We're 65% water. Did y'all know that? At least.
I thought it was 75%.
Yeah, that's why I said at least. See, you don't motherfuckers don't listen. My point. Go back to the Shedeur conversation.
That's
please.
hilarious.
Little brother.
Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you. It's so crazy people still stuck in Patrick Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers? This is Marcellus Wiley on the rocks.